Engine screaming in the Carolina heat, dust and rubber burning on the concrete street. Turn it up loud for the talk of the track. Valhalla's on the mic and he's never looking back. Green flag drops and the thunder begins. Welcome to the show where the family wins. Valhalla leads the charge with the headset on, streaming live from the dusk till the early dawn. Beside him is the boss, the CO in command. His wife keeps it steady, the best in the land. And don't forget the General Thor's on the beat. Four-legged legend making the circle complete. We're talking gear, HEOs in the draft and the turn, watching every single gallon of the high-octane burn. Valhalla Sports Talk, yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. Be homies represent, let the engines roar. We're kicking down the gates and we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle spirit in the victory bag. Valhalla Sports Talk. Smell the charcoal and grease. In the sea of speed we find our own peace. Got a cold beer dripping in the summer sun. The party's just started and it's never done. Beautiful women waving flags in the stands, while the B-homies cheer with the drinks in their hands. Berserkers going wild, yeah, they're bringing the noise. Playing with the fastest of the big track toys. Fried chicken, barbecue, and the smell of the tire. Valhalla's got the channel setting spirits on fire. White flag waving, one lap to go. Heartbeat racing, put on a show. Rubbing is racing, paint on the floor. Push it to the limit, give me some more. Valhalla Sports Talk, yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. The homies represent.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go.
And we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle.
Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
He's diving to the inside, taking it back, leaving all the rivals on the back of the track. Across the start finish, here the crowd going insane. Valhalla's name etched in the hall of the flame. Burnouts in the grass, hey. Smoke filling the air, hey. Another NASCAR win, hey. Nothing else can compare. They could compare. Victory is ours.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NASCAR Cup Series racing, the goal bowling at the Glen from Watkins Glen International, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Quick shout outs to the early arrivals. Russell Reed in the house. T. Kubler up in here. Paul Greenwell in the house. Cody Dill in the house. Cody got some shit to say. Skip, did Bubba wreck yet? David Catalano in the house. Your Steve Garvey card arrived at the post office. Oh, I got it, bro. Well, wait. I don't know that I got a Garvey one. It wasn't there today. I went. Shelby in the house. We're waiting for the star of the best YouTube channel. Announcer's arrival. I hope he gets here soon, Shelby. I hope he shows up soon, whoever that guy is. Connor in the house. What's up, Connor? Yeah, I went to the P.O. box today. I don't know if you all remember. Stella in the Dodger stream the other day said, "Hey, Valhalla, I sent you a Laker cup. I sent you, Valhalla, a Laker cup." She really sent the COO a Laker cup for Mother's Day. But thank you, Stella. It is quite blingy. The camera does not do it justice. The camera does not do it justice, chat. This thing is blinged out. That thing is blinged out. Dodgers are supposed to start at 1 o'clock, y'all. So an hour from now, I'll keep an eye on that bad boy. Figured SVG would be up front. Said it last week. SVG is a hell of a road course driver, says S Baller 8. That's why he's up here. This is the voting force, is Chris Davis. Kepiana in the house. Kepiana up in here. This thing's supposed to start at noon, y'all. Excuse me. So we got about 10 minutes. Val is known for his love of the bling, says Theo. No, I'm sure that she intended this to go to the COO. I have no doubt in my mind. Because this be blinging, y'all. This is now the biggest cup we own. The biggest cup we have. But thank you to Stella. Stella! According to Watkins Glen, we're on the road course today, chat. SVG on the pole. Michael McDowell starting right next to him. Ryan Blaney, 7th, Theo. Ryan Blaney rolling off 7th. Till his pip crew gets a hold of him. It's going good, Theo. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Theo, the COO says. David Catalano.
Thank you for your support.
Drop some membership. I think I owe Carmen Voint still. Little Dom, members up. Oh, you got it from Catalano. If you're in the chat, say thank you. It's only correct to thank Mr. Catalano for his generosity. So we road course racing today, y'all. I can get rid of that. We are fresh back from Mother's Day breakfast, y'all. Fresh back from Mother's Day breakfast. My son, treated the COO to breakfast. Says I owe money, though, because I ate too. Happy Mother's Day, COO. Val, check your phone, says Shelby. Shelby, you got to stop, girl. You got to slow down. This crazy business. It's crazy business, girl. Shelby Minnick, a $25 Valhalla Holla for the COO.
Thank you for your support.
She's here, so I can't hide it. She's here, so I can't steal the money, y'all. Shelby, you got to slow down, girl. For real, for real. For real. Shelby says, I do what I want. Thank you so much, Shelby Minnick. And the COO says, tell her I said thank you too. COO's about to bail on me, y'all. She's about to go hide in the nap zone. General Thor is having a bully stick right now. We went to Denny's for breakfast, y'all. I got a COO shout out. Now I have got to a new level, says Theo. She says hi all the time, fool. Gonna take a lot of work for the Lakers to get out of that 0-3 hole. Facts. Facts, brother. Hey, they're interviewing Blaney, Theo. Would I look good with his mustache, Theo? And the sideburns? Come on, baby. Oh, Carmen Don Allen. Hey, guess what I just saw in the backyard, chat? We were just talking about him yesterday. Guess what I saw in the backyard? Getting a little sip out of the pool. I don't know how they drink that, but luck. I made it having a cold beer, says Dennis Fisher. Cheers, brother. Cheers. I'm having a monster. Squirrel. There was a squirrel. I haven't seen a squirrel in 2 years. A little light brown one. Confirmed by the COO. Squirrel. Little squirrel. Real too. Confirmed by the COO. I ain't making shit up. The NASCAR mustache. Let's go, says Theo. Don't encourage him, the COO says Theo. Are you in trouble? Beers up for all the moms today. Absolutely. Beers up to the mamas. The dog mamas too, y'all. Them dog mamas. $29 in the house. I don't know what we'll do today, y'all. I really don't. Feel like I've lost the algorithm. Carmen says, Happy Mother's Day, COO. Thank you, Carmen. Same to you, Kepiana. Thank you, Miss Carmen. Shakespeare's sister, says Kepi. What else was I going to tell y'all? Oh, whoever that fool was that said I wasn't going to save the pool for all year, you're wrong, bro. We are in the final stages. National anthem and invocation. We are in the final stages of recovering the pool. Heather Gibbs, Ty Gibbs' mother, giving the invocation. Nice, Shelby. Nice. That is too cool. Canadian national anthem? Carmen. Mm-mm. Watkins Glen, New York, I believe. Canadian national anthem complete. The national anthem. right, national anthem complete. COO headed for the DAP zone. I don't know if Thor's done with his bully, though. All right, national anthem complete, y'all. Part of the Air Force is Cody Dill. Steph in the house, 33 up in here. I don't know if I'm being seen at all on YouTube, y'all. It sure don't look like it. It sure don't look like it, y'all. I show on my searches, though. Oh, they were Vietnam vets. Val has really impressed me this year with the yard work and pool maintenance. Who's this Val imposter? Yeah, I think I'm going to get caught up totally with the pool this week, Theo. Yep. I think we're going to be caught up to the point where all I got to do is kind of get in there and get the edges with the pressure washer. We're thinking about getting a robot. We're thinking about getting a robot to clean that thing. It started overcast, but it's beautiful now. Enjoy, says Kepiana. Carmen's sitting outside today, enjoying the day. You got the notification, Mr. Davis? Cools. All right, we're going to get to start your engines, y'all. You know what we do. Rank it from 1 to 10, with 10 being best. Who's winning? I think SVG he's going to win, but Carmen and I will be rooting for our guy. Yep, going to get that pool done, and then we're going to go hard. I cracked the seal on the tavern. You saw that. I'm going to pull everything out of it, dust it off real good, put it back in. Sheila in the house. Van Gisbergen has won 5 of the last 6 road courses. Joy Harvick Boyer in the booth for Fox. This is being shown on Fox Sports 1, by the way. Fox Sports 1 chat. Okay, so this race is going to be longer this year than it was last year. They've put tire packs to make it so these guys can't go off course so much. We'll see how it goes. I got the notification from eBay that the card has arrived. Happy Mother's Day to the COO. Well, I'll have to go back down there on Monday then, Mr. Catalano. I got the beef jerky. Was it with the beef jerky? I already crushed the beef jerky. David, was it in the pack? Was it in this pack, David? With the Viking cards? And the race car drivers? Howdy, Val. This is Craig Hetamon. Yeah, beef jerky passed in. I ordered some. My niece was up at the Costco yesterday. That yellow bird taking over out there, COO. Beef jerky is in a separate package. Ah. Check the back of the door, babe. I don't know. I think I have my night clothes hanging on the door still. Paddock in the house. Oh, here's the command. Here's the command, y'all. John Harbuck, Grand Marshal. All right, I'm gonna give that a solid 6.5. 6.5. He had the wording down. He had a good voice for it, but I didn't feel like he quite sold me on it. I didn't love it. I didn't love it, Chet. 6.5. The Viking cards were separate. Racing card separate. Garb card is a different delivery. Oh. Well, I have to go down to the P.O. box on Monday then. 7 says Brandon B. Brandon B. Up in here. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I found a hat. Huh? No, I found a hat that says Valenzuela. Fernando, but Valenzuela is huge. I'll show it to you next time I see it. You know, I think it's like New York or something, Chris. I think Watkins Glen is like in New York. Theo might know. Theo might know. She made me breakfast. There you go. It's up in Theo's neck of the woods near there anyway. I think. Yeah, he just came back in. You flip that fan on? 102, not higher than that. New York, says DG Beb. New York Southern, here. Cho is having a sausage McMuffin with egg. At Denny's, I got me the chicken fried steak, sunny side up eggs, hash browns. COO got her a pancake, some eggs, some hash browns, country fried steak. I thought you were going to take a nappy. You gonna go get your claws and paws done, Sheila? Or nails and hair? Get your hair did. SVG for the dub today. Says G the King 007. All right, they ain't rolled out yet, y'all. We will go orange when they get on the track. I feel like they're pointing the wrong way. Tire packs is the word of the day, y'all. They got tire packs up so they don't go off road. 10 more laps of the race as well. More horsepower in the cars. And they're taking us for a lap around Watkins Glen, and they do go the wrong way. Go through turn 1. By a grandstand by turn 2. Then you got to go left into turn 3. The essays. And then a right. in 4. Then you haul ass 19, 20 feet down the back. Shot. Then hang another right. Don't cut that. Don't cut the bus stop, fool. You'll get penalized. Go through the right turn and turn 5. Big long turn in the carousel. And then we go to haul ass 2,000 feet. Then turn 6 brings us to the left. Wah. Then a right. Then bring it home to the start-finish line. Yeah, baby. It's all about how we raise our little. Yeah. Didn't get points. You didn't get them, Davis? Here, let me write it down, Chris. I'm not very good about giving those points out, am I, Chris? Chris Davis, 150K. Harmon, 150K. What if I just give everybody 150K? Is that fair? You shut your mouth, COO. Here, I'm going to give everybody 150,000. There you go. Everybody just got 150K. It's not showing the question? I'll tell you if you got the question right, y'all. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if you won the poll question, chat. How do I make that go away? Oh. That was a test. That was a test, chat. Not actually asking a question, just giving you yes or no. Cash value. All right, let's see if we've got if we got bubbles. Brandon B, a $10 Valhalla Holla says starting the COO Mother's Day dinner fund. Let's get to 100 before the end of the race.
Thank you for your support.
He said, thank you, Brandon B. Right, let me see if they got bubbles up here, y'all. Oh, yeah, we got bubbles. We got bubbles. Let's go lock these in. Again, the Dodgers start in about 45 minutes, y'all. I'll keep track of that as well. Where, oh, where are the bubbles? Well, well. Where's my camera at? Just move me up here. Well, I ain't in front of that. All right, give me a minute. Bubbles, bubbles. Oh. That's the track. I think that's the track. Now let's see how this looks. Oh. Oh. Oops. Let's get all these cars. Magic. Let me lock this. All right, all right. I think they go through any of those things. Let's put these cars down here. Oops. Dude, I can put them up there. Put me down here. How's that look? How's that look, chat? We about to get going. Bring in what you call it?
Early part of the month of May as we get set for the green flag here for the Go Bowling at the Glen. Glad you can join us here on the Motor Racing Network, Road Course Racing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot there, D-Rock.
Most historic and exciting courses here at Watkins Glen. Pace car begins to scamper away from the field as we get set for 100 laps of racing. To call the start for the Motor Racing Network for the Go Bowling at the Glen from Milford, Delaware.
The radio's behind me today.
Van Gisbergen. Michael McDowell starting on the front row. McDowell will start driver's left. SVG will start driver's right. Off turn 7. Green flag in the air. We are rocking and rolling in Watkins Glen.
They were kind of even synced today.
Scampering away from the field. He'll clear them all by about a car length already. Downhill McDowell into turn 1 for the very first time.
Shane Van Gisbergen scampers away out of turn
You voted yes?
Headed down the short shoot to turn number 2. He's got a car length in hand over Michael McDowell, who rides in the second spot. Everybody back to the top 6 or 7, all single file. Brad Keselowski runs in third, or Austin Cindric runs in third, followed by Ross Chastain.
Everybody wasting little time getting single file, but one driver stepping out of line on the backstretch for the first time. Michael McDowell had a look to the inside or driver's right on Shane Van Gisbergen on approach to the inner loop, but had to settle back in the line. Austin Cindric runs in the third.
Eric, you have sound, baby?
Up from fourth on back to the exit of turn 5 for the first time.
Everybody now hitting the short straightaway out of turn number 5. It is still Shane Van Gisbergen, the leader, by about a car length over Michael.
So SVG, McDowell, Cindric, your top 3.
Behind them, outside of the top 5, they're looking 3.
We're hitting backwards, y'all. What's the question? I don't know. I don't know what the question is, Marky. Do.
Off of turn number 7, side by side to driver's right. That's Chase Briscoe to driver's left. Ty Gibbs, the interested onlooker, now thinking 3 wide to the inside. A.J. Allmendinger, he stands on the brakes and thinks better of it.
Tried to outbrake them going into that right-hand turn number 1. Did not have the daylight, so backed away from it. A little closer to the front. Challenge is on now for position number 7.
Gano up to 6th. Zilich already up to 5th. I think Zilich could get his first win today, y'all, at the Cup level. Shelby, your guy Gibbs in 9th.
Just a bit, and he'll
Gibbs in 9th.
There at the top of the hill, because Christopher Bell goes to the inside and now goes to work on Joey Logano for position number 6. That battle just behind Connor Zilich.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
And as that battle is going on a little bit further,
But then the answer would be to be or not to be, though, Marky Doo.
Austin Cindric has got his hands full with Ross Chastain. Chastain and his Chevrolet following every single move that Austin Cindric has made around this race.
COO, you should check your sugar.
Nose to tail for 7.
Again, Ryan Blaney trying to take it to Christopher Bell out of turn number 7. Here he comes, digging down hard to the inside of the racetrack. Starts the run, but has to back away. He's got the lane covered. He being Christopher Bell. Closer to the front.
Mystery question, chat.
Will break out of line. He opens up the
Mystery
inside
question.
line, trying to take the third spot away.
Shuts the nose of his Busch Beer Chevrolet to the inside. They'll run
There's some snazzy paint schemes this week, y'all.
To turn 3, climbing the hill now.
My dog still eats rabbits when he catches them. I'm country, says Dennis Fisher. I don't know what Thor would do if he caught a rabbit.
If they remain side by side under braking,
I think he would try to make it his friend.
Race from third on back. Chastain will take that position away. Cindric now in a race with Connor Zilich for the 4 spot. It's really allowed the top 2 to break away just a bit in turn number 5. Cindric beginning the free fall off of turn number 5. Now Joey Logano goes to
There's
his
a guy rolling up in a side-by-side.
That machine, and he will do so.
It's a girl.
Austin Cindric loses a couple of spots through those set of
Yeah.
corners. Now Cindric has got Christopher Bell on his back.
Oh, it's that little dude, Gabe.
Into the rear of Austin Cindric going into turn number 6. They both got away with it.
And Bell gives up a car length in the process as they continue to look forward and see Joey Logano start to apply some pressure on the back bumper of Connor Zilich. Good racing going on here. This is 5th through 10th, all funneling back down to turn 1.
Gabe, come here.
Has got a trunk full of the Joey Logano machine. Front 2
With your helmet on. Come here.
Away from the field by a pretty substantial margin.
Come here.
Position continues to belong now to Ross Chastain.
All right, I got my own little race car driver.
Feeling some heat from Joey Logano. Then 5 more cars.
Let's go.
Back to Austin Cindric, just trying to settle in and get his rhythm back.
What you doing, buddy?
The top 5 for Austin Cindric right now as he settles back into line.
You're driving it?
What's
up, dude? How you doing?
The race leader, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Let me go shake that guy's hand.
Over Michael McDowell in 2nd, then a large gap back to where they stack up from
NASCAR
3rd on back. Ross Chastain, also Connor Zilich, and Joey Logano.
We'll pick up that ongoing battle for 3rd out of turn number 5. Ross Chastain has got it after making that pass a few moments ago around the Austin Cindric Ford Mustang that has been kicked back outside of the top 5. It's Chastain 3rd, Connor Zilich 4th, and Joey Logano 5th.
2-car breakaway up front in Shane Van Gisbergen and Michael McDowell.
All right, Chad, it's SVG, McDowell, Chastain, your top 3.
The right tools.
They go to a commercial on MRN. What you up to?
Coming to say hi.
How are you doing? See, I'm doing this race right now on YouTube. These are the cars going around, right?
The blue one, the blue
The
dot.
blue one's in front. Yep. They're on lap 5 of 20. 5 of 100 in the race. Those are the cars. They're under, oops, they're supposed to be green. They're supposed to be green right now. And there's 56 people watching. Now, see, this is them talking to me. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Where have you guys gone on the side-by-side?
I don't think we're supposed to drive on the water.
Great. Is that a new one?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Had it for like a.
That's your grandpa's?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to have to borrow that.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I would look cool driving that.
Yes.
What do you mean you guess?
78's the last one.
He's in last, yep.
Who's in first?
This guy right here. So Shane Van Gisbergen.
And he's 24.
He's number 97, I believe. It's hard to see, huh?
Nice.
But you'll see it'll come up here. It's the last car that shows up. And that'll be SVG. He's the guy leading the race.
The blue dot?
The blue dot, yep. They're doing good. My people don't care. They like to have fun with the kids. That proves you are a gentleman and a scholar, says Shelby. Oh, okay. What's what, buddy? That's my blood tester. That says what my blood number is. I was a 103 today. I think it looks cool with the helmet. I didn't know your pop's got such a nice side-by-side. I'd have stolen that by now. You look cool in your helmet, buddy. Yeah, they're in a commercial right now, but they still have the race there, so people don't stop watching. What else do you want to know? I got a new World Series ring coming. This is for when we need a home run in the Dodger games, when I stream Dodgers.
Is that going?
You know, I got that bat when I was probably your age at Dodger Stadium. So almost 40 years old. I got a new one coming for last year's championship.
Why do you want it? Why did you get it?
So I look cool when I'm talking to these people on the internet. You're not going to steal it, are you?
Yeah. Maybe. Nice. Why is that?
Don't you take my ring, you little shit.
Yeah.
Lizzie, it gets
Yeah.
stuck sometimes. Sometimes it gets stuck. Let me turn back on the radio for these people.
Much breathing room so far in this race, but has not been able to make
Give me
a
that.
move to
I don't trust you,
take
little
that
dude.
position away.
Look what your feet
here
got.
going up through the S's. Everybody in the
From a
top
viewer.
5, 6, 7, separated by at least a couple of car lengths.
Continuing to watch that battle for fifth come to the top
Real
of the
diamonds.
hill. Christopher Bell trying to get to the
Real
inside
diamonds.
of Austin Cindric, who hangs on
Probably
to that
worth $1
position.
million
And Bell
bajillion dollars.
right now content to ride into his tire tracks into
They're
the
fake,
inner loop.
too.
Also, Ryan Blaney part of this traffic, as is Ty Gibbs. A couple of other cars
Dude,
beginning
this
to try
makes
to
it
make
so
their
that
way toward the front of the field, including
background
Chase
doesn't
Briscoe
show.
and A.J. Allmendinger as they round
green
turn
screen.
5.
All this scrambling happening outside of the top 5. Austin Cindric and Christopher Bell made contact going into turn number 6.
He wants to know everything.
Bell, however, has not been able to maneuver around Austin Cindric. He'll run in his tire track.
I have a
through
Laker
turn
one,
number
too,
6.
Gabe.
Behind Christopher Bell is Ryan Blaney, Ty Gibbs, and Chase Briscoe.
Those are the
No,
drivers
you can't
running
have
in
any of
8th,
them, you
9th,
little
and
crapper.
10th, behind the battle that Tim was just describing. Off turn 7, back to the start-finish line to complete lap number 8. Just picking up on some
Yeah, I
battles
got some
further
more.
back. There was one that was heating
I
up
got
a
some
moment
more
ago,
from other
Dave.
years. tires.
Daniel Suarez and Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
They were going
Yeah.
at it for the 15th
Look how dirty
position.
that fan
They were
is.
jostling each other around just a tad. That seems to have calmed down as they head downhill into turn 2. But
Yeah,
they
2-second
got
lead for
stacked up.
Van
They're back
Gisbergen
forward.
now over McDowell. Zilich almost 6 seconds back. Of those ones specifically? Those ones?
Daniel Suarez
Well,
will
they're all
settle
different.
back into line, and we will be able to maintain that advantage under braking as they enter the inner loop. Suarez in more traffic, though, just in front of him. William
This kid's
Byron
about
in the
to
mix,
swipe one of my
as is
rings, y'all.
Carson Hocevar just in front of them, just behind them. Bubba Wallace trying to make a move and goes way wide to the outside of 5.
Here come those
No,
cars.
you don't
Paddock
get to have
Carousel
one.
racing
Nope.
down the short straightaway.
I'll get you one
Wallace
day.
Trying to hold off some of this traffic that's behind him. Wallace will take a defensive line.
You want a
going into
Dodgers
turn
one?
number 6.
Are you going to be a Dodger fan if I get you a Dodger ring? Okay, well, you wait. I'm going to get you one.
They stay that way, working through turn 7. Those drivers now begin to work their way underneath the Go Bowling pedestrian
PlayStation?
bridge down the main straightaway here at Watkins Glen. That red and white Hardee's
Battlefield
Coca-Cola
6.
Toyota again under pressure.
Don't
Bubba
crack 'em
Wallace
together,
has the
buddy. You're
spot.
gonna ruin 'em.
John Hunter Nemechek all over the back bumper in turn 1.
Working it hard in turn 1, and now there's going to be a
What's up, Marky Doo?
side-by-side battle for
Capiana in the house.
AJ Allmendinger a little further
Yeah, Van Gisberg running away with it, y'all. 2.3 seconds over McDowell. Almost 6 seconds over Zilich. Excuse me,
That is
buddy.
indeed the battle for position number 10 at the top of the hill, or it
You gotta
was a
move the
battle.
camera.
They will single out into the inner
So you
loop.
can get in
AJ
there.
Allmendinger able to drive away from Chase Briscoe, who falls into his spot just out of the top 10 in position number 11 and has a bit of a gap of about 4 car
All right,
lengths
stage
in
1,
turn
lap
5.
10 of 20, 91 to go.
Battle settles down for the moment. The battle for the
Currently on lap
has
10.
ended up between two teammates. Joey Logano has slid into the clutches of Austin Cindric.
Chris, the kids on the way out, D-Rock? All right.
Turn 7.
A couple of Team Penske teammates racing there. Tim
Yeah.
mentioning Joey Logano
So the
and
start-finish
Austin
line is,
Cindric
like, right
racing
here.
for that spot, and it's not too far
No,
back.
about
that
right here, probably.
once Ryan Blaney makes the pass around Christopher Bell, that'll be a Team Penske trio. Matter of
Hard to
fact,
see 'em, huh?
Blaney will take a look to the inside off the end of the front straightaway, trying to take
If they
away
get
position
stuck.
number 7.
Ryan Blaney hot to trot right
See,
now,
there's like
trying
a-
to make his way by as they make their way
There's a
down
box
that short chute.
on the
In
cars
right-hand turn number
that they
3.
use for
Ryan
satellites,
Blaney
and that
slips
tells them
away.
where they're at on the track.
Takes that spot from
So that's
Christopher
what
Bell.
produces
So
the
3
bubbles.
Team Penske teammates running all side nose to tail down the backstretch.
Austin Cindric a part of that battle as well as they reach the inner loop. Cindric trying to put the
Pressure.
pressure on Joey Logano for the fourth, make that the 5th position at the exit of
I
the
don't know.
inner loop into
Probably
turn
around
number
here somewhere.
5. Both closing in on Ross Chastain, just a couple of car lengths between them.
It's about to be a
No, no.
three-car battle, Kyle, for that 4th position. Chastain has got 4th by about 2 car lengths over
No,
Joey
no, not
Logano.
all of it. Some of it.
Logano, though, has got his
Just a
hands
bunch of
full
junk.
with Austin Cindric. I think Cindric is a little bit
Hey,
faster
pick that
right
hat
now
up
than
so it
Joey,
doesn't
but he
hurt.
can't find any daylight to make a move around him.
Also, those are teammates. No need to press the issue this early on in the race. 10 laps complete. Make it now 11. Go on the board. Gives us 9 remaining here in the
What was
opening
that pop
stage of the Go
sound? You're too
Bowling at
young
the
to be
Glen.
making pops
As
with
the
your
race
elbows.
heats up, let's take a listen to Denny Hamlin's Progressive number 11 car team.
Progressive car to pit. Hey guys, Denny's in the zone. I'll be taking over comms for a bit.
The car can talk? All right. Well, can you go an extra mile?
All right, let me turn off that radio, y'all, while they're in a commercial break. It's Van Gisbergen has a 3-second lead now over McDowell. We got a car off the track a little bit there, but it looks like he got going again. We're still under green, lap 12 of 20, 12 of 100 in the race. We're 15 minutes into it. No cautions, no lead changes, no caution laps. My daughter just called and told me to take a shower, says Shelby. Did you guys have breakfast? What you have? Gotta see Billy's tattoos. Huge. Half sleeves, both sides, and then it comes into his chest. Yeah, the bull. He got a bull on one arm, and it looked like it had udders in the armor. And the tattoo artist, like I was talking to him about it today, the tattoo artist wouldn't fix it because he took offense. Like it. What do you mean? It looks like udders. So he went up to Tucson yesterday and got it fixed in. An owl, a big bull on one side, and then an owl and its wing coming across his chest. Who knows? Who knows? Or he's bullheaded, one or the other. Right. Right.
Have you racked up $10,000
Right.
or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs,
I only got one,
National
dude.
Debt Relief is notifying consumers
Cost me a
about
bottle of
significant
Bacardi.
debt relief options now
It's a
available
Viking
to
head.
help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce
I
a
said I
large
would never
portion of
redo
credit
it
card
until
debt
they
for
won a
those who
Super Bowl.
qualify. You don't need to declare
So
bankruptcy
I might never
or
get
take
it
out a
done.
consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than
Fun, buddy.
550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10,
Oh, I don't know.
20, or even $100,000
Maybe 12,
in
20,
credit card debt,
25.
you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-375-3232. 800-375-3232. That's 800-375-3232. National Debt Relief.
Yeah, I keep playing these commercials, yo. I'm gonna get in trouble. Dinner with the family dinner with the family later? All right, silence is returned to the VS chat.
Logano, who rides fit? SVG is going.
Yeah, SVG running away with it, y'all.
Joey Logano, Mike, and that's a driver and a team that is desperate for something positive to happen. They're coming into this race with
All right, I
four
see the Dodger ring.
consecutive races where their finish has been, well, bad. They're dropping down the point standings.
You put them both back,
zone
y'all.
Outside of the chase cutoff line right now, even though we still have quite a few races still to go before we begin the chase. But Joey Logano and that Team Penske car are looking for something positive.
Nice, Theo. Have you ever been there?
This morning in the Cup garage, I was kind of tongue-in-cheek saying, last week what happened when Joey and Cole Custer got together on pit road, I said, that is the snapshot.
Oh, they're coming to get you, Shelby. They're coming to get you, girl.
Get better. There's always something to knock you back. And, there's still a lot of confidence there. There's still a lot of positive momentum. They feel that every time they come to the racetrack, they have enough speed to contend. They can put their cars in good positions. It's just they haven't put the puzzle pieces together. And there are teams in a season where it doesn't matter how hard you try, nothing works, or if it does, it's more minimal than what you want it to be. Joey Logano is on that list, and every single week,
SVG just running away with it, y'all.
3 consecutive finishes for Joey Logano and that Team Penske Ford of
Let's go, Bell. This is Wayne Martin.
Coming into today's race, and at the moment being scored in position number 5 here in the opening stage. Now, Todd Gordon, one of the big storylines based off of what we saw yesterday in practice.
There you go, Theo.
Is how much these Goodyear tires get worn out and we continue to put laps on them. What's it looking like? I know you've got the graphs pulled up as far as.
What do you think about Kyler Murray being there?
With these tires.
I'm okay with it. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
Previously than the practice that we saw yesterday. Looking now, we're 15 laps in. I feel like we're a second and a half, maybe a
Yeah, they coming to get you to take you to dinner, Shelby.
We saw almost 3.5 seconds in 15 laps. So tire wear seems to.
You better hit the shower, Shelby Minnick.
Seems to be reduced now that we've got everybody in race mode. We'll see how that progresses through the end of this day.
112 in the house, y'all. Just 1,000 views.
In front of Jason Toy. 4 tires, Sunoco fuel, trying to flip the script a little bit. They were marred back of the pack. They're trying to see what they can do to work their way up for stage number 2. We'll follow up on the tires, but that opened the door for everybody else to get up on the pit wall.
We'll see if anybody elects to come to pit lane. Race leader Shane Van Gisbergen will not. He'll fly by the start-finish line. 4 laps to go now in the stage. Second place, Michael McDowell. Third place, Connor Zilic. He'll stay on the track, as do the rest of the top 10 here at the moment. Looking back up off of turn number 7, it looks like...
Hey, there they go. They got it fired up. That's a nice side-by-side, y'all. That's nice.
16, Reddick will bring his Toyota to the pit lane.
40 miles an hour down the pit road. Tyler Reddick, who won Dakota Road Course race in March. He will
them kids are all helmeted up.
Here come Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, also Zane Smith, and Noah Gregson. These pit stops.
I thought he was going to clean me out, COO.
Tyler Reddick down into his pit box. It is Hunter Masling and Dakota Ratcliffe. The
think so.
Changers, they go around to the outside of the race car, the left side, now around to the right side. Jack Mann is Damian Jenkins, Brian Deal, the fueler on the car. They've got it all filled up. Tyler Reddick is down and away. Kyle Larson is getting pit service.
45 on pit road.
On this lap as well as Zane Smith and
5 on pit road.
Yeah, working pit stops down on this back end of pit road. It kind of opens the door up for everybody.
You see pit road busy, y'all, right above me.
To make their way on the pit lane.
So I think I gave Gabe a little bad information. I think the start-finish is at the top of the map.
Second place driver. Third place, Connor Zilic. They'll peel off the track. Back to Jason Toy.
40 miles per hour is what they have to get down to hit the mark. It is first Michael McDowell, the Gold Bowling Chevrolet. Left side work going on. Set a little tight. They're going to free him up. First Guinness Sunoco fuel goes in. Critter work on the right side. Connor Zilic just about a pit stall and a half behind him. They'll go with the right side work for Connor Zilic. Michael McDowell, Connor Zilic down on the way. Steve Post.
And more cars making their way all the way down here to pit road, getting pit service here on this lap number 17. As the cars all work their way down, looks like Daniel Suarez going to be drivers among.
Rather have a Razor? I think that's what it was. Huh? Yeah, it was a four-door, right? A 4-door Razor. Nice one, black.
Pit stops again happening at lap number 18. Shane Van Gisbergen is the leader, staying on the racetrack as he comes out of turn number 7 and back to the line. That will give us 2 laps to go in the stage. Pit road will be closed, and
SVG on pit road, 3 to go in stage 1. Yep.
Coming in for his pit stop. Now, with him coming to pit road, he'll come across the start-finish line right now, and that will close pit road, so nobody
pit road closed
pit in this cycle. Let's cover the race leader's stop as he coasts down to his number 1 pit stall in front of Steve Post.
Yeah, here is SVG around to the left side of the race car. It's Brandon Foley. He is the tire carrier, making sure those tires go on the car.
I know what that was, y'all. I know what that visit was just now. That was a drive-by to see if the pool's ready for them kids. That was a drive-by by them kids to see if that pool's ready for the kids this summer.
Another Trackhouse Racing Chevrolet. Less than 2 laps to go here in the opening stage. Let's pick up the leader on the course.
And we'll have a race for the stage win. Just a couple of car lengths back to Joey Logano in second. Ryan Blaney is right there in third. Austin second.
You've never seen that before, Kepi?
Position number 4 as they exit turn 5.
Here come the leaders out of the carousel. It's Ross Chastain being chased by Joey Logano. Logano has got Ryan Blaney in lockstep formation behind him. They all set up in the left-hander in turn number 6. Under braking, it's Chastain.
All right, Dodger's about to fire off in about 15 minutes, Chet.
Off 7, they come to the line. It'll be the final lap of stage 1. Who's going to win it? Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. Those 3 lined up. It will be Chastain leading by 4 car lengths at the line. Logano, Blaney,
SVG out in 8th.
Pursuit on this final lap of the opening stage.
So SVG didn't want the stage points. He wants the dub. Ross Chastain, the leader now. Logano second. Blaney third.
He's got about a 6, maybe a 7 car length lead as he makes his way up the hill. How good is Shane Van Gisbergen? He got out of his...
They got me. They reconned me, Papa Doc. That was a full-on recon mission right there by them little kids.
And now under braking into the inner loop, that right, left, right combination of corners that slow the cars down to about 85 miles per hour before getting back on the gas.
They were like, let's just go by Theo Jeff's house. Go say hi.
It hasn't been a great season so far for Ross Chastain, but bit better about his chances in 2026. Here is Chastain setting up for turn number 6, leading Joey Logano this time by about 4 car lengths headed to turn 7.
It's going to stay that
I do.
way
I like them
into
kids.
The right-hand turn number 7.
You got to watch
the
Gabe,
corner,
though.
Back on the loud pedal. Ross Chastain, the race leader, getting down to the line. Green and white checkered flag goes in the air from the left hand of chief starter Brett Dalton, and Ross Chastain will win stage number 1.
Chastain wins stage 1.
Joey Logano will finish the stage 2nd. Ryan Blaney will come across the stripe 3rd in the stage. Austin Cindric will go 4th.
Oh, here's the first race, Kepi?
The stage in the number 5 spot. Then it's
Yeah,
John Hunter
I'll put them
Nemechek
scores up on the bottom here
6th. From 7th on back,
in a
they
second
come down
here.
to the line right now. Christopher Bell will be 7th. Shane Van Gisbergen, after the pit stop, will finish stage 1 in 8th. Riley Herbst 9th, and Michael McDowell finishes
There we
the
go.
stage
So there's
10th.
the
The
scores.
caution is out for the first time, and it's presented by Hardee's. Buckle up, NASCAR fans. Get the Hardee's app and join My Rewards.
Bring
And
them down
Hardee's will
here.
start you off with a free sandwich. Plus, earn rewards lap after lap. And order your Hardee's ahead.
Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options.
think you can
now
see it if I
available
put
to
it
help
lower there.
those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card
Let me
debt
turn
from
off
more
that
than
radio
500
for a little bit. Turn off the old radio for just a little bit, chat. Where's my lap counter out? I don't have that whole thing in there. And I got room. I got room for it, chat. Getting one championship is hard. Yep, Harvick only won 1 too. Ribeye medium rare for Marky Doo. Maybe we can go to the Home Depot after the race, COO. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 108 in the house, y'all. Hit all the buttons. Hit them all.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go! Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now!
Yeah, baby. Another car pulling in. Yep. I think it's Mona.
This is Kyle Larson. You're tuned in to the NASCAR Cup Series on the Motor Racing Network.
Who's that little Chihuahua?
Stage 1 of the Go Bowling at the Glen is in the books. Ross Chastain picks up the Stage 1 win. Hey, when the race is over, skip the boring plans and hit the lanes. Bowling is the perfect way to have fun, compete, and spend time with friends and family. Don't go boring, go bowling. Visit GoBowling.com to find a bowling center near you.
We did a little bowling.
Actually into IndyCar.
Went into the fan zone, the midway.
What's up, buddy? What's going on?
Spent some time with our good friends.
I saw a video of you at
and,
Texas
knocked
Roadhouse.
some of the pins down. Had a blast.
Who do you
doing
think
it.
you are?
We did. You, me, Todd Gordon, Kyle Rickey.
Dude,
went
how
out
big
there
are you
and we
going to get tall-wise?
Rubbed a little liniment in the shoulders after it was all said and done last night.
Had to bring out the old massage gun back at the hotel last night.
What's up?
They need rotator cuff surgery.
This guy's going to be a YouTube star one day. I have a feeling, y'all.
You know, Go Bowling has been a long time sponsor.
What's that dog's name?
Of the Go Bowling at the Glen.
Kenny?
They do a phenomenal job in the
Chihuahua?
midway. And this midway here at Watkins Glen.
They were
in the
doing
infield,
racing
if you've
today,
never
buddy.
been here, it is spectacular, jam-packed. But they bring two
Ross
regulation
Chastain.
bowling lanes complete with the ball return, everything you can ask for here. They set them up in the midway inside of a tent, so you're out of the elements. It is really great, and it's free. Go down and bowl if you're a fan.
Didn't you say that earlier in the week those lanes were in Times Square, New York City somewhere?
Yeah, they were in downtown
Yeah, it's
New
okay.
York City
It's
last
okay.
week. It is a traveling setup they have to promote bowling across the country. They were in New York City last week, of course, here at Watkins Glen International all week this week, and they're going to pack that up and take it on to the next destination.
Can't wait to visit with our good friend John Harbaugh, the president of Strike 10 Entertainment.
Who's that now?
Here in just a little while. Right now, pit road is open. Here comes the field out of turn number 7, and indeed, Ross Chastain,
You want
Joey
some
Logano, and
Old
others
Spice,
will
dude?
take this opportunity to pit. That will cycle Shane Van Gisbergen back to the lead. But pit stops for those that did
Texas
not
Roadhouse, your favorite place to eat, D-Rock?
now as we follow Ross Chastain and others to their pit stalls. Steve Post.
Ross Chastain brings his Chevrolet into the attention.
$50 you do shout out?
Little tight in general is what they were fighting, and just going to kind of loosen that car up. Here's Chase Elliott. Christopher Bell, he needs a little help.
All right, so pit road busy right now, y'all. They're coming off. I'll give you the race off pit road. It's going to be Chastain, Logano, and Blaney, the top 3, as they come off pit road. SVG showing in second now as they blend in.
The second pit stalls, you make your way on the pit lane, and finally Ryan Blaney. All making
Fox Sports 1 goes to a commercial.
Few drivers with a slight change.
So here is the top 5 off of pit road, presented by National Debt Relief. Struggling with credit card debt? National Debt Relief can help you get back on track. They negotiate with your creditors to reduce the amount you owe. Ready to take back your life? Visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
Ross Chastain, the first off pit lane, followed by Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, and Christopher Bell, all taking 4 tires on their pit stop at lap 22.
Lives under a bridge in Tucson.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists.
Did you bring me my beef jerky, dude?
For long distance lows.
What do you mean, no?
For introverts and extroverts. The thinkers and the doers. For old friends and new. Coca-Cola. For everyone. Pick up some Coca-Cola at a store near you.
Dancing Queen emoji.
NASCAR Powerball. The chase to 1 million is on.
Betting's still open, y'all. Which manufacturer will win? Use your Valhalla Sports Talk voids. They're like points, but with a V to bet the winner. Winning manufacturer of the race. The choices: Chevy, Ford, or Toyota.
The official lottery game of NASCAR is back for the chase. Powerball. The chase.
Little Gabe was here and tried to steal my rings, man.
From Watkins Glen International, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of
Nah, he
NASCAR.
didn't. He put him back.
1000 Bluetooth scanner from Racing Electronics.
4 tires all day?
Real-time audio from
Yeah, apparently they changed the tire compound
wireless with Bluetooth.
from last year, y'all. Let's go SVG, getting ready to go back green here. Says G the King 007. Chevy all day. No cash value on the points, y'all. No cash value. Danilo Fernandez, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. $119 in the house, 1,500 views. Thank you for joining us today here on VST for some NASCAR racing. The Go Bowling at the Glen from Watkins Glen International.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card?
And all the buttons, y'all. Hit all the buttons, y'all.
Racing Network's coverage from
Got a beautiful day here. Wind picking up a little bit, though. Wind picking up just a little bit. I'd really enjoy SVG wrecking, says Theo. Thanks, guys. Good seeing you. See you, buddy. We'll see you. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. Stage 2.
Forfeited the opportunity to score max stage points, while others elected to stay on the track and in pit during the actual caution flag. If you were still on top of the box, which strategy would you employ?
Depends on what position I'm in. If I'm near the cut line, I'm going to take all the points I can, and that's what we saw.
So they went to the Costco for us yesterday. I got me some jerky.
Logano, Ryan Blaney.
Don't hate because your favorite driver only turns left.
Around that cut line. The
Razor broke, commenced chewing and twirling. Says Richard Hole.
I'm going to maximize all the points I can, but the drawback to this is
rooting for a good race is Chemo Vegas.
Pit road. He's going to restart 24th, buried pretty deep in the field. So you've got to. This kind of eliminates the opportunity of scoring stage points in stage 2.
This has been a pretty straightforward
busy hub here today.
The drivers that we thought would go well. Obviously, SVG checking out when he's got clean air on the nose of that Chevy Camaro. He really can get the job done. He did it there. Saw some drivers on the move. Chris Buescher made his way into the top 10 before the end of the stage. I would say textbook stage 1. Yes, no, Todd?
Yeah, I thought this was pretty normal to what we saw in the piece. This is where we get to race-wise. These crew chiefs and drivers figured it out. Shane Van Gisbergen looked like he was about 2 seconds of lap time fall off as he ran through that run before he came to pit road. That was almost 4 in practice, figuring out how to make everything last.
Time for the drivers to choose their restart lane, presented by Freeway Insurance. More ways to choose, more ways to save. Freeway, your way.
The choose has been done. Shane Van Gisbergen.
Go, baby demon. Where's he at?
Michael McDowell will
Let's go through the field, y'all.
Left as they inch their way into the Poet restart zone. Green flag will come back out at lap 25.
I will look for him in a minute, Carmen.
Green flag back in the air. SVG on the throttle up to the gearbox. Michael McDowell with him. SVG's going to go all the way to the inside.
Green flag.
Michael McDowell goes all the way to the outside, trying to get the outside run downhill in the 90 in turn 1.
Van Gisbergen has the lead as they hit turn number 1. He'll expand that margin just a bit. McDowell will fall back in line to the number 2 position. Connor Zilich back in single file. He'll go third as they climb up the hill.
Yep, SVG, McDowell, Zilich again.
And they have all quickly gotten single file to the top of the hill, out of turn number 4 and onto the back straightaway. They are all chasing Shane Van Gisbergen, who opens up about a car length lead over Michael McDowell in the inner loop. Connor Zilich, this is the closest he has been to the front and the race leader since the start of this event. Right there in position number 3, a car length back.
Behind Connor Zilich in the 4th position is the black Toyota Camry of Ty Gibbs. Then 1 spot behind Gibbs in 5th is Tyler Reddick. He has been one of the drivers that has been moving his way through the pack, and he runs inside of the top 5. Further back outside of the top 10, they are 2 and 3 wide, trying to funnel their way down into turn number 6. Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and others bouncing off each other headed to 7.
Larson got shuffled off the carousel off turn number 5, got shoved way wide, had to roll out of the throttle, and he is getting the bum's rush now. He's stuck to driver's left as everybody goes funneling by to his right. The leaders work their way back to turn 2.
Shane Van Gisbergen opens it up by a couple of car lengths now over McDowell, who continues to run strongly in that number 2 position. He's got a trunk
Stage 2, lap 6 of 30.
2 more car lengths back to Ty Gibbs.
75 to go.
Battle for second is best on the racetrack right now, and Michael McDowell off to driver's right, trying to throw the block on Connor Zilich, who also had a look to the inside, trying to take that runner-up spot away upon entry into the inner loop. Had to fall back into line just in front of Ty Gibbs. Top 4 beginning to get away from the rest of the field.
Connor Zilich got a little bit antsy right there, back in the 3rd position, riding behind.
105 up in here, y'all. I don't know why we're struggling today. Probably a road course 1. Mother's Day 2. Dodgers about to get going 3.
Meanwhile, further back outside of the top 20, they're throwing haymakers at each other. Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski bouncing off of each other. You've also had Chase Elliott in that
I'll post any scoring plays for the Dodgers in the chat, y'all.
But we had about 3 cautions on that lap. No one wrecked. Leaders down the hill to turn 1, headed to the S's.
Yeah, at the top of the S's last time, Mike Larson.
88 up to 2nd. Yep.
Brad checked up momentarily to regain control. Got gathered up from behind by A.J. Allmendinger. I thought we were going to have big news, but
Takes a while for the graphic to update.
Top of the hill, the lead continues to belong to SVG.
And he continues to pull away at the point right now for Shane Van Gisbergen, tiptoeing away from Connor Zilic, who is now up to the second spot. Michael McDowell line.
Larson nearly caused pandemonium.
Of Ty Gibbs. That's the top four through the inner loop. Then it's a couple of car lengths back to Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon as they race for the sixth spot.
That's how they run in the top 6, working their way out of the carousel. Everyone's single file in the top 10, top 15 as they make their run down to turn number 6. Behind Austin Dillon in the 7th position. Looking to the inside for a brief moment. In turn number 6 is Daniel Suarez. 8th right now, Chase Briscoe. That's how they run.
They'll snap their cars right back in line and stay that way as they come up underneath.
That's the speed there is like 150.
Back down to the start-finish line. Lap number 27 goes on the board.
Wherever you are in life, Freeway gives you more.
Yeah, they go to a commercial break, y'all. They go to a commercial break. Now it's Van Gisbergen first. He's got a 0.3 second lead over Zilic, who's coming quickly. Michael McDowell in third, about a second back. Ty Gibbs, just a little over a second back. Tyler Reddick makes an appearance in the top 5. Austin Dillon in 6th. Daniel Suarez 7th. Chase Briscoe 8th. I'm going to go through the field here slowly. See if you can find your favorite driver. My right. Your left, Ryan Blaney, 20th. Christopher Bell. Bubba Wallace way back there. Catherine Legge is in 38th, chat. Catherine Legge. I still didn't see my car here. Did they get the beef jerky, baby? Carson Hocevar, 17th, chat. 17th for Hocevar. Yeah. Score. Score, y'all. Oops. What's up, General Thor? Is there a reason, a particular reason you are here? Oh, he left. He left, y'all. He left.
Every time the siren sounds or lights flash, someone's life is on the line. At Wheelan Engineering,
Protein.
we know first responders carry that weight every day.
Protein.
That's why for over 70 years, we've led the emergency warning industry, designing and manufacturing the lights, sirens, and safety systems they trust right here in America.
How do you feel about Kyle Larson driving the IndyCar Series?
For second best.
Well, I'm good.
Trusted to protect first responders.
I ain't no hater. Do what you want.
For all the exciting
Do what you want.
Of the tough trucks of
Yep, SVG just dominating this bad boy, y'all. It ain't even close. Ain't even close, y'all. Kepi says, what Carmen said, 100% just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Well, hello, General Thor. This one's got a hot pepper on it. Has Lowski moved Larson? All right, let's turn this back on.
So when we put the lanes out here and have a
Matthew Castillo.
It's really fun to get back every year. And so in spite of the weather, we've got a great day today, and we had a lot of people bowling.
Larson won't be at Indy this year. Is D-Rock?
Because people want to come inside. So we got it this week.
For people listening who want to keep up the fun after race day, where can they go to find a bowling center near them or even get some tips to improve their game?
Well, that would be gobowling.com. You can get our promotions, all the things that we're doing across the country, and you can find one of our 3,400 bowling centers at gobowling.com.
Of course, it is Mother's Day. We wish Happy Mother's Day to all of those who are
All
celebrating.
right, Dodgers about to start,
You
y'all.
guys have had a great promotion on
In about 8
all
minutes.
weekend long here at the lanes here at the track. Go bowling and Mother's Day weekend. What's the promotion been like, and how has it worked out?
Well, it's been fantastic. We had
Yeah, he's kind of dominating it, isn't he, G? He's kind of dominating the race.
a strike. Got to come back this morning. We gave them a mimosa, which is, a lot of people know them as mimosas, but we gave them a mimosa and a rose, and we had a bowl off. And we had 25 mothers who bowled off, and we had 2 that came down to striking, and then it got down to a 9 and an 8 pin, and the 9 won, and we had a winning mom, and she's sitting down in our pit box right now watching this race.
Appreciate it, Theo.
On top of the Michael McDowell.
What you doing today, Theo?
Go Bowling Chevrolet.
Besides watching the race.
Fantastic as always. John, it's always a privilege to be a part of it and visit with you and all
I
the
was
fans
talking to
down
Theo.
there, rolling the ball down on the lanes every time we come to Watkins Glen. So thank you to you and your entire team.
Well, thank you and your crew for coming out and making it all fun for us.
Absolutely. John Harbuck, President, Strike 10 Entertainment and the Go Bowling brand. Don't forget,
Number one,
don't go
y'all.
boring, go bowling.
Right now, it's far from boring at the front of this field. The battle for the lead is tightened up. We'll cover it for you in a moment. First, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Motor Racing Network.
Oh, my mouse is having issues. $131 in the house, y'all. We picked up a few subs, though. Picked up a few subs.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go. Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
That's it. Vegging on the couch, says Theo.
Pits and in the garage area. We've completed 31 laps. Shane Van Gisbergen has led 27 of them. Ross Chastain has led 4. Those 4 that he led came at the end of stage 1. We have gone back under the green flag. We've got
All right, Shelby, have fun, girl. Have fun, Shelby. Thank you, girl.
Shane Van
Happy
Gisbergen
Mother's
has
Day.
the most company at his back bumper that he's had all day. It comes in the first
Took your mom some flowers earlier?
battle for the lead. Heads for the S's.
SVG spent most of the opening stage all by himself, but he is being closely escorted up through the S's this time around. Less than a car length back to the Red Bull.
I'm resubbed, says CRAWDAD.
Connor Zilich had us look to
Thank
the
you, buddy.
inside upon entry into the inner loop a couple of different times, unable to
Well, there you go.
move on race leader Shane Van
Matthew
Gisbergen.
Castillo.
Those 2 have been able to pull away by a couple of
So
car
let's
lengths
go, Shane.
from Michael McDowell, who is running all by himself in 3rd, but all the focus right now up front off turn 5.
Battle for the lead
Oh.
continues to remain tight. Shane Van Gisbergen holds maybe 2 car
Ooh,
lengths
that's
over
an
Connor
extra
Zilich
spicy
at turn number
batch
5.
right there, y'all.
Zilich
Damn.
has been able to keep pace with Shane Van Gisbergen, which has been a tall order the last couple of years at Watkins Glen International. They head back to the front straightaway.
And they're going to stay in the same formation, nose to tail, 2 car lengths.
Hey, I appreciate it,
separation
CR.
as they run at the front of the field.
Crawdad.
Even though they are the 2 cars
How much?
leading this race at the
Who's
moment, Todd,
What'd you
you're
get?
keeping an eye on cars that are running 18th and 19th.
Oh, you got him some bullies?
Well, because that's the decision these crew chiefs had to make. You know, Ross Chastain and Ryan Blaney were both in the top 5 before we started the pit cycle. They stayed out to get the maximum stage points they could
That's a hot
out
batch.
of stage 1. Ross scoring 10, Blaney scoring 8. They've only recovered forward. Chastain's now 17.
There are no ovals in SVG's homeland.
They got a lot of digging to do to get back into the positions that they were to start.
Yeah, he dominates these road courses now, y'all. But Zilich is going to be heard from before the end of this, y'all. Zilich will be heard of. That's my favorite scheme for Tyler Reddick, y'all, that Jumpman car.
Today's race, you show up. And so does Straight Talk Wireless, an official partner of NASCAR. Holding the line.
Worked 2 to 4 a.m. last night, haven't recovered yet.
Contracts, no surprises. Straight
Crazy, Theo.
Always available at Walmart and straighttalk.com.
Shane Van Gisbergen, the race leader on lap number 34. Connor
It's
Zilich
only him
is
now.
second. Michael McDowell goes 3rd. Then it's Ty Gibbs 4th and Tyler Reddick 5th. Austin Dillon having a nice day.
It's only him now, COO.
Suarez 7th. Chase Briscoe 8th. William Byron 9th and Chris Buescher is 10th.
11th is Kyle Busch. 12th is Denny Hamlin. Todd Gilliland is 13th, with Eric Jones 14th and Ryan Freese 15th. Cole Custer is 16th. Ross Chastain is 17th. Carson Hocevar is at 18th. Ryan Blaney's 19th, and Alex Bowman's 20th.
COO says you should retire, Theo.
That will change now this time by. Carson Hocevar gets by at the start-finish line. So give
COO says it's time for you to retire, buddy.
Josh Berry. Zane Smith is 23rd.
She don't listen to her own advice.
Joey Logano's 25th. 26th is Kyle Larson. 27th, A.J. Allmendinger. Christopher Bell is 28th. Ty Dillon 29th. And
Scoop in the house.
30th.
Riley Herbst is 31st.
They are driving in the wrong direction.
Chase Elliott is 33rd. Cody Ware's 34th.
What's up, Scoop?
He's 35th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 36th. Josh Balicki in 37th. And Catherine Legg is 38th. All drivers, all
right, Dodgers about to get underway, y'all. Score is scrolling on the bottom there. I know it's probably hard to see.
15 laps to go in stage 2 of the Go Bowling at the Glen.
Hey, NASCAR fans, get the NASCAR app. Join my reward.
Let me pause that during that. You know what I should do?
NASCAR prize
is when they go to commercial, I should go to the all-scan. So we're on the all-scan right now, and then I'll put it back. But SVG still leads it. He's led every lap, I believe, except maybe a couple under caution. Zilich second, Michael McDowell third, Gibbs fourth, Reddick fifth. Here's a question for the group. Is it time for Kyle Busch to hang it up? I don't think so. I think he's still got some dubs in him. Pit stops are backwards. It will play a role before it's over. Blaney's team can't get pit stops right when they're going the right way, so I imagine I would worry about that team the most.
Just trying to get the fire under his ass a little bit here.
Sorry, Theo.
We're just using our shit up for running behind all these guys this tight. If we can get...
Second, Michael McDowell rounds out the top 3 with 15 to go in stage number 2 from Watkins Glen International.
Safe and orderly for us elders.
The voice of NASCAR.
Have you racked up?
I was 2 years short of getting the 1 year of pay package that my coworker took. Yeah, you mentioned that. That's bullshit.
Card debt reaching all-time highs. National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about.
I'm at turn 7 watching this. This is Andrew Webb. Right on, buddy.
These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify.
It's hot there today, right, Andrew?
Or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay.
I just got out of bed, too. 1 p.m.'s a scoop.
5 to 6 laps and don't abuse them here. Plenty of pace, still half a second quicker than the next guy out back. Maximizing lap time, making it live, playing through the cycle.
Boom, boom, boom. SVG's lead is 0.38 over Zilich, so he's still there. He's still there, y'all. McDowell 3.78 back.
Voice of NASCAR.
There was just a bad crash, says Andrew. Uh-oh.
We welcome you back to
Still under green, though, Andrew.
Bowling at the Glen. Shane Van Gisbergen and Connor Zilich.
No such luck, says D-Rock.
Actually doing what everybody thought was going to happen, Mike, and that is get to the front
It's
of the
a different
field
one.
and stay right with each other.
Of course, we've been paying a lot of attention to this battle for the lead, but the battle for third is good. Michael McDowell and Ty Gibbs.
All right, Dodgers are underway, y'all. Dodgers are underway.
Michael McDowell's had a very methodical day. He's not been any further back except for when he made his green flag pit stop. No further back than third, but he's got company knocking at the back door right now. Ty Gibbs just a car length behind.
I'd much rather have it hot than cold, says Fisher. Facts. Facts. Put on a little sunscreen. Get you a big hat.
Into the inner loop they go, and the interval remains the same. McDowell unable to break away. Gibbs right there.
Kepi checking out. We'll see you, Kepi.
Ty Gibbs has had a strong afternoon thus far, and he remains about a car length behind Michael McDowell in this ongoing race for third. Full throttle down the short straightaway, passing the Sir Jackie Stewart grandstands in turn number 6, tapping their way over the curbing in the middle of the corner, racing back to the right-hander in turn 7.
Yeah, good hard racing right there inside the top 5. as the field begins to spread out just a bit here in the mid stages of stage number 2. McDowell continuing to hang on to the number 3 spot, but Ty Gibbs pestering that back bumper. These two drivers are going to grapple for that spot again in turn number 2.
Michael McDowell has got it, but Ty Gibbs making no secret about the fact that he wants that number 3 position. For the moment, about a car length and a half, the gap between McDowell and Gibbs as they work their way up turn 2, 3, now turn 4, and out onto the backstretch.
This battle for third.
You think he's fibbing?
The race leaders of Shane Van Gisbergen and Connor.
You remember last night, chat, when I was challenging Bill O, when saying that he wasn't baking Zeddy, all drunk and shit. He put a picture on Discord today of him making Zeddy last night.
They're in a private battle because it's several more seconds back to Tyler Reddick in 5th.
We got a caution out there. I think that's what he was talking about.
Behind Michael McDowell and
what's up, Mark Guest?
Continue to race hard for the 3rd position. A little bit further back, behind Tyler Reddick, you have Austin Dillon, who rides in the 6th position. And then behind Austin Dillon, you have got a gaggle of cars.
So they haven't recognized it yet on the radio that there's a caution.
Daniel Suarez, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, and Chris Buescher, part of that mix.
That is an impressive.
We'll see you, Kempy. Thanks for stopping in.
As it works its way out of turn number 7 and back to the start-finish line. If you're
Theo.
joining us, stage 1 had an unlikely conclusion. Ross Chastain, that is, was able to take that stage 1 win.
Oh, something blew out onto the track. Something huge.
Caution flag number 2 flying on the racetrack.
Yeah, we've got debris on the racetrack, and when I say debris,
it's like a big
it's significant.
Hint.
Yeah, there's I can't identify.
Somebody's tent blew onto the track, y'all.
Like a tent or something from the infield has blown.
They had a little dust devil.
A canopy tent that has blown out of the infield.
I think that's a shower.
Onto the racetrack.
One of those shower tents.
It's got to be over 100 feet in the air. It kind of blew around and kind of the winds have kind of whipped around here and blew itself out on the racetrack up through the S's.
Well, that's a new one. We're under Hardy's caution number 2 for a tent on the racetrack here in Watkins Glen.
What makes Toyota Racing Toyota Racing? It's not just how we drive, it's why we drive. Bubba Wallace drives with resilience, building himself back up with a Toyota team that never.
All right, so they're in a commercial break. Or what? Second caution of the day. The first was for the stage break. SVG in the lead, Zilic second, Michael McDowell third, Gibbs fourth, Tyler Reddick fifth. Stage 2, lap 20 of 30. We're in 40 of 100 laps of the race. 1 hour into it. 2 cautions, 2 lead changes, 3 caution laps. It's the Go Bowling at the Glen, Watkins Glen International, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Has anyone seen my trailer canopy? Says Rip City Jeff. Who pits? I think a lot of them will. No? I'm thinking you'd be at a big disadvantage after that many laps if you don't come in and get some new tires. What do you think, G? Country folk will survive.
You've never been one to.
All right, let's listen to the end cards.
Something for you.
Run till 2 to go, pit with 2 to go, and try to flip it. You know, I think we stay on the aggressive with the stickers, but it is. I didn't think we went through the field as fast as we should have there.
Come on, y'all. Hit all them buttons. Hit the buttons.
Subscribe to Valhalla Sports Talk. Let's go. Hit the like on the video or stream. Yeah, hit that like button. Do it now.
10 to go in the stage. So you think they might not come down because of that. New York, Scoop. New York. Southern New York, the chat told me. 147 in the house. That's our high for today. 2,500 views. We've picked up a few subs. Few subscribers. 8. 8 of them. 8 of them. All right, let me peek in on the Doyers. 1 away in the first. Freddie Freeman at the plate. Freddie Freeman at the plate, y'all, at the bottom of the first. Watkins Glen is a village in New York's Finger Lake region. There we go. Less than 10 by the time we restart? I don't know. Let's see. I think they're going to come, bro. That's the in-car audio, so somebody came. They're all going to come, says G.
Everybody on the same tires. So we went ahead and passed a lot of cars. Right here, we're going to have to run 10 laps to the end of the stage. Those guys plan to stay out, and then we'll pit. And we'll have a pretty big power advantage on all those guys.
I don't know what in-car that is, but I think I can listen to SVG specifically. I think I can go down here and pick SVG. They're pretty quiet over there. They're pretty quiet. Yeah, there's a whole ton of them that came. Some of them stayed out, but most of them are on pit road. SVG amongst them. The Gibbs car is on pit road. Zelich came down, so most of the leaders came in. Some of these guys might stay out to try to win the stage. Race off pit road. Zelich wins the race off pit road, chat. Connor Zelich wins the race off pit road. Wait, it says SVG. It sure looked like Zelich to me, but the SVG was what was listed on the pylon there.
I'd say most everybody that came right there is going to stay at the break.
Pretty weird.
Customize and save on car insurance.
Do they get kicked out for pitching their tent on the track? Well, I don't know.
At a comedy show.
Hey everyone, check out this guy.
Hi, Carmen.
What is this, your first date?
Oh, no.
Watkins Glen is a beautiful place.
Liberty Mutual together. We're married.
Took a swim in Seneca Lake. There you go.
Yeah, the bird looks out of your league anyways.
Get a quote at Liberty.
I don't need the Liberty Bibberty. I don't need the Liberty Bibberty, y'all. Poor kid that was inside the tent is not happy. I'm sure the kid would have kept it on the ground, y'all. It wasn't a tornado, y'all. It was just like a dust devil, as we call them here. Did they say there was a kid in the tent, Rip? There's no way in hell. No way in hell. Carmen is back. Man, you weren't gone very long, Carmen.
Jeff Gordon's rise to one of NASCAR's all-time greatest drivers was one like.
Stay out for some shot at stage points here, but with where our laps were on tires and have an opportunity to flip the stage here again, I just didn't want to give up track position knowing we probably won't get it back later. Yeah, copy.
No kids harmed in the flying of this tent.
35, 42, old tires. 6 on old tires. 97, 80.
Boom, boom, boom. 145 up in here, y'all. 2,700 views. I hope there was no one in the tent or an animal. Maybe a chihuahua would go airborne. All right, I'm going to scroll down, y'all.
Overall, 6 on old tires.
Scrolling it.
But yeah, P18.
I don't think Baby Demon going to do much. Why is Zelich in 23rd, y'all? Did he get busted for speeding on pit road?
I don't even know why I'm up here. Did my job for me.
Osavar 32nd.
You're going to be the leader. You're going to drive away and be the leader.
Catherine Legge 37th, y'all.
Nobody else claims the flip.
So when they said start your engines, he said gentlemen.
Just choose what you would want to
Totally disrespected Catherine Legge. There was a platypus in the tent.
Yeah, 10-4. The only thing is I just don't want to go through the marbles, you know what I mean? Yeah, 10-4. We're going to, he's okay with it. We're going to run our race. All good.
Was he looking for some, what you call it? For some chicken wings?
Down for safety when you get to the top of the hill here.
The ride of his life?
Were the top 5 in the stage, followed by John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, Shane Van Gisbergen, Riley Herbst, and Michael McDowell. All of those drivers getting championship points, and the top 10 finishers of that stage presented by the Powerball. The chase to $1 million is on.
Who else we got
Your
to come visit us, COO?
$1 million at NASCAR Championship Weekend. The official lottery game of NASCAR. Powerball. The chase to $1 million starts now.
So not everybody came to pit lane on that cycle on
The McDowell showing as your leader now. Suarez second. Bell third.
On the racetrack. Michael McDowell
Bubba all the way up to fourth.
Daniel Suarez will be second. Christopher Bell will go third.
Yeah, 8 to go in the stage.
Riley Herbst
G.
fifth. John Hunter Nemechek will be sixth.
8 to go in the stage.
On the older tires. Then it's Shane Van Gisbergen seventh. Josh Balicki eighth. Connor Zilic ninth.
I'm chopping my hair up.
Top 10.
Yeah,
my daughter is getting
I think
highlights.
Josh Balicki's going to end up
She has prom on Saturday.
Down pit road that time.
Dabby and I have a wedding to go to.
There in the middle of that, but
nice.
That would have been a stellar day for Josh and that crew there.
Nice.
This is the opportunity for Connor Zilic to race kind of heads up through traffic with Shane Van Gisbergen. It's going to be interesting to see how these two attack the rest of the stage.
Quite the interesting.
All right, let me peek in on the Doyers.
Where they're going to be restarting. And
all right, we're through one in Los Angeles. Still scoreless between the Braves and the Dodgers.
To work his way back through the field with
still scoreless.
Right with him. The field coming to the Poet restart zone, presented by Poet. Poet is proud to be the official bioethanol partner of NASCAR, delivering high-octane bioethanol with zero carbon.
The field right now is choosing what lane to restart in. That's presented by Freeway Insurance, as the inside lane or outside lane decision really is going to be something that's going to come into play, Todd, as we're a half a lap away from going under the green flag based off of what we saw in the racing all weekend long.
And it's not only the inside lane or outside lane, but it's
that's not how we're rolling.
In front of you and how well you think you can follow them or take advantage of them.
Where is Chase Elliott, says Rick? Let me look, Rick.
Deeper in the field, near back row 4, row 5.
Let me look, Rick. I should have this screen up on my other computer so I don't have to scroll down.
To restart drivers right. Daniel Suarez.
Larson 31st. Is that who you said you wanted?
Here the field comes out.
No, Elliott.
Michael McDowell.
36 for Elliott.
Running up the racetrack. Michael McDowell flying the Go Bowling colors on his Chevrolet leads the field downhill into turn number 1 at lap 44.
Daniel Suarez falls in line in that number 2 position after a little bit of physicality at the drop of the green flag. Battle now is on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 2 wide as they make their way up through the S's. Move Bubba Wallace to 3rd, Christopher Bell to 4th, SVG, and Connor Zilic.
Here he comes, y'all.
Applying the pressure now for the runner-up spot as they exit turn number 4 and race their way up.
I feel like this isn't updating very fast today.
Daniel Suarez in position number 2, and he has his hands full right now. Bubba Wallace looking.
Caution again.
Now, and here comes Shane Van Gisbergen.
Trouble in the air loop.
Several other cars go spinning.
Oh yeah, bunch of them around.
3 or 4 cars get turned around. William Byron being one.
Uh-oh, Sheila.
Like is going to drive away.
24 car around.
Still full speed down to turn number 6. It is Michael McDowell, the leader, by about 3 car lengths over Daniel Suarez. Bubba Wallace.
Cookie Monster's a platypus.
Shane Van Gisbergen in 4th.
Shane Van Gisbergen, like a bowling ball, working his way through the field.
All right, so the 24 gets back underway. They're still green at Watkins Glen.
Restart courtesy of Shane Van Gisbergen. Herbst went for a spin in turn 1. He's continuing on. Here is SVG on the move again.
Jumps down to the inside of the Bubba Wallace automobile. SVG now goes to the number 3 position. Maybe not yet, though. Bubba Wallace fighting back. He goes driver's right through turn number 3, but SVG is too strong.
Wallace in a Carl's Jr. car today.
Hangs on to position
Nicole Wembley
2.
in the house.
They are several car lengths behind race leader Michael McDowell, who leads
No
up
problem,
the
Rick.
straightaway and into the bus stop. Suarez in 2nd, Van Gisbergen up to position number 3. Then it's the
6 to go in stage 2, y'all.
4th and 5th. Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, nose to tail, just in front of Christopher Bell.
Leaders exit the carousel. A moment ago, William Byron, who was involved in that crash a lap ago, came by crab walking, trying to get to pit road. Here's the battle for 2nd, racing their way to turn number 6, side by side.
You're shocked the university is sponsoring the car? They've been on his car for years. like at least 4 years, 5 years.
Wallace is stacked up there, so is Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and
I don't know if it's a real university, to be honest with you. Just personal opinion. But
On pit road, it was a bent toe link on the right rear of that car. Rudy Fugle making the call to change it here on the front stretch, and they're going to lose a couple of laps. They had strategized themselves into the top 10, but a bent toe link for William Byron.
they're showing the replay of the 24 car going around. Blaney got into him. Blaney got into him a little bit.
William Byron as he spun out through the middle of the bus stop. Damage on the right
track bar broke.
For Ryan Blaney, they're going to stay out on the track for as long as they can before they have to bring him down.
Girl Scout cookies.
Sure that tire doesn't get a rub.
Well, there's only
Next time we see Andrew, I got to talk to him about Girl Scout cookies, y'all. I read an article the other day.
Yellow car all the way back to the green and white checkered flag after the big dust up there in the inner loop.
We might owe Andrew an apology, chat.
Race leader is Michael McDowell, head down, pedaling as hard as he can.
It's a real college? Well, kind of.
Much newer Goodyear Racing Eagle tires trying to track him down in front of Tim Catalfamo.
Racing into turn number 6, Alex Hayden separated.
I won't get into it, but whatever.
McDowell is the race leader, but Shane Van Gisbergen slowly reeling him in.
What's for lunch? We had a late breakfast, Dufo. We went to Denny's. The 20 car with trouble. The 20 car with trouble.
They are the front 5 cars. Downhill, turn 1, 4 to go in stage 2.
Van Gisbergen running out of time, but he is slowly but surely beginning to reel in Michael McDowell. He's not alone in doing so. Tyler Reddick is also on the rebound. He's got the number 3 spot. He's closing in. Van Gisbergen now has arrived at the back door of Michael McDowell, and he's going to go to work.
Looks to the inside. That is driver's right to the exit of turn number 4. Drag race up the back.
All right, we're coming to the end of stage 2, y'all.
Inner loop, and it's Shane Van Gisbergen back to the front of the field. Michael McDowell in second. Tyler Reddick in third. 1, 2,
SVG back to the lead to G the King.
Missed the bus stop. Had to do a stop-and-go penalty. He has fallen toward the tail end of the field.
So it's Shane Van Gisbergen back at the point. The race is on for second. However, Tyler Reddick shot out of a cannon on this restart. He jumps out of line, ducks to the inside of Michael McDowell in turn number 6. He'll take the second spot away.
Not a good lap there for Michael McDowell, losing 2 spots to Shane Van Gisbergen and Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, just like Shane Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick is on.
How's Connor doing? He's been up there. He must have got a penalty the last pit time. He must have got a penalty. He's been running up front all day, but now he's nowhere to be seen.
Keep undercar under control with Napa Undercar Solutions. That's Napa know-how. Todd?
Yeah, these guys just this pit cycle that happened on this caution,
Let me look for him for you, Nicole. Let me look.
For the crew chiefs, you don't want to use up the tires. We've only got 4 sets of stickers to put on to make stops with in the race here. Guys that didn't take them, they're starting to fall back. Even McDowell.
I think he had some trouble on pit road.
He's backed up to third. He's got tires coming to him in the next 3 laps.
And we do have some takers on pit road right now in front of Steve Post.
All right, they're coming in. Some of the guys are short pitting before they close it. Zillett showing in 11th, Nicole. 11th.
Something maybe to flip the stage here to get a little bit of a track position here at the end of stage number 2. Jason, how about in front of you?
The only one we had on this end was Josh Berry. He came in. He was more deep in the field. They're trying to do exactly what you said, Steve. Trying
What's
to
that, baby?
things over to get them up towards the front and track position.
Challenge
What
and
was
change
cut off?
now for position number
Oh, the ones
6.
we took out
Kyle
front?
Busch is on the move.
Sorry,
They work their
I
way
thought you
up
were
off
looking
turn
at 'em.
7. We'll reset the top 10. It's Shane Van Gisbergen leading. Tyler Reddick is second. Ty Gibbs now to the inside.
Oh, I already did, Scoop, as soon as I got back home.
Then you've got Austin
As soon as I got back home, brother, we offloaded.
Chris Buescher 8th, Austin Cindric 9th, and Chase Briscoe is 10th. Field works their way to Dave Moody.
And Michael McDowell just getting the bums.
Where's the 1 car? You didn't see it? I just went through the field.
Kick back all the way to the number 5 position. Austin Dillon goes by. Kyle Busch
Wealth.
goes by. Here comes Chris Buescher.
Wealth for Chastain.
Trying to hang on to the top 10 right now and salvage some points for Michael McDowell here at the tail.
SVG back to the lead.
Chris Buescher will make the pass. Austin
Yeah, I saw the ending of that, Nicole. I saw the ending of that.
Just into the top 10 is the race leader, Shane Van Gisbergen, already off of turn number 5.
Michael McDowell continuing to slide backwards here towards the end of stage number 2. A little bit further up in the running order, Austin Dillon has been able to fight his way to the 4th position. He is 1 spot ahead of Kyle Busch in 5th. Sixth right now is Chris Buescher. Austin Cindric drives around Michael McDowell for 7th.
How about the day for Kyle Busch? He is running in position number 5 right now, and his RCR teammate running right in front of him.
Them RCR cars in the top 10.
Need a good finish. Perhaps it could come today at Watkins Glen. Final lap of stage 2 underway as the leaders head for the S's.
Indeed, a badly needed ray of
I'm going to have to use the restroom when we get to the stage break here, y'all.
Here at Watkins Glen, coming up through the S's, Shane Van Gisbergen doing
Keebler Thin Mint cookies are the best, says Nicole.
by about 6 car lengths now over Tyler Reddick.
Inload, offload. Yep. Everett Coucher in the house is good afternoon, Val and COO. Hello, Everett. Top of the second. Dodgers. What? Zachary Osborne, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Kyle Busch just a few lengths back in position 5.
Oh, the Braves have the 1-0 lead.
Exiting turn number 5 and headed down
I'll
the
drop that scoring play in the chat here.
Shane Van Gisbergen leading Tyler Reddick by about 5 car lengths. Reddick has been able to keep pace with Shane Van Gisbergen, but I don't think he's going to get there before the end of stage 2.
Oh, he's not. As Shane Van Gisbergen is going to bring the field.
Oh, I was dumb. I didn't put the Braves logo in there. What an idiot.
Flag is in the air, and Shane Van Gisbergen will pick
What an
up
idiot.
the stage win. Here are the top 10 finishers in the stage, presented by the Powerball. NASCAR Powerball. The chase to $1 million is on. Start your entries for the chance to win $1 million at NASCAR Championship Weekend. The official lottery game of NASCAR, Powerball. The chase to $1 million starts now.
Stage 2 is won by Shane Van Gisbergen. Tyler Reddick
Right,
finishes
so
second.
SVG
Ty
wins
Gibbs
the
is
stage.
third. Austin Dillon with a strong 4th place stage finish. Kyle Busch, his
All right, I'm
teammate
going
right
to put
behind
this
him.
on the all scan, and I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be back. Val's second delivery of the day coming up. It's a scoop. It's already done, bro. I already did it. I already offloaded. This is just a liquid. A liquid drop. I'll be right back. Yes, you do.
Car exit of 1, catching you. Almost entry to 2 now. That's correct.
Holy shit, so he fell off quick, huh?
Yeah, copy, sorry. I actually misspoke. 71 was 12, did not get points. The 23 got 1 stage point, but he pitted after the caution. He didn't flip the stage.
I got you. Yeah, because he got way more juice than me. I couldn't keep up. I couldn't even keep up with the 71. Like, my rears are gone. Completely gone.
10-4. 6 hit me in the left rear before we even came to green, like an idiot. Last stage.
Put the tire advantage on them without all the track position, but I think for us, where it needed to be, that was what we needed to be position-wise.
Now, but I believe most of them are going to flip, and then you'll have the guys that are on our strategy. Okay.
For ride quality, I'm going to go that direction because it doesn't seem like the air is moving the needle.
10-4.
All right, chat. I'm back on the mic. Let all the streamers know.
Good view of cars coming off pit road.
Yeah, 10-4.
Filet mignon and corn. I think if you're going to do the goal bowling at the Glen, the drivers should race 100 laps, and then they should get out of the car and throw a bowling ball and see if they can get a strike. And that should pay money.
Stop short. The 20's coming around us.
That's what I would do. Or have the winner bowl to see how much money he makes.
Lucky Dog is what I meant. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're the dog. They just got to send us before we can go. Make sure he knows we're not pitting.
Just a thought, NASCAR. Just a thought to spice it up a little bit. Have the winner go to a custom bowling alley that's put at the track. Have him roll, and that decides what his paycheck is for the day, for the win.
3, 2, 1. Wheel straight full on the brake right here. Yeah, sounds good.
I'm for the 45-47.
5, 4.
And the 44.
2, 1.
Balls are easy to hit with a bat.
Good stop there.
Finds there. Yes, sir.
Pit lane is open. The front
Dodgers
row,
getting beat up now? Oh, shoot. 4-0.
Michael McDowell. They're going to come to pit lane.
Dubon doubles the left.
The last time everybody else pitted. Jason Toy.
They tried to gamble and get some stage points. They desperately could use that, but it didn't work out for them. Just fell outside that top 10. They're going to make the adjustment on the race car. About a quarter of an inch.
If you looked at the Dodger lineup today, it was pretty obvious that Robert sold.
For Michael McDowell, he's down on the way, Steve Post.
Bubba Wallace has the Hardee's and Coca-Cola colors on the Toyota. He comes in 4 tires.
It was pretty obvious that the Dodgers sold with that lineup today.
Daniel Suarez stayed out.
No bumpers, Everett. No bumpers.
Christopher had that off-skirt or missed the bus stop and had to do a stop-and-go penalty. So marginal day has gone bad for Christopher Bell. 4 tires Sunoco Racing Fuel for all the drivers here. Majority on this end are drivers that did not fit there on that lap number 41 caution.
SVG stays out. Shane Van Gisbergen continues to lead at lap 52.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
All right, commercial. Let's go back to the all-scan.
I understand what he's trying to do, but he can't fucking hit people doing it. Yep.
Oh, they're mad at somebody. I don't know who he was talking about. Larson 19th, Elliott 20th after pit. Giants are losing to the Pirates. I saw that scroll by on the bottom of the track there. How much per pin? I don't know. They'd have to decide, D-Rock. They would have to decide. I would say you make it a milli, a cool milli, and count down from there, right?
I'll confirm that here after this lap. Copy.
All right, Dennis, I'm going to let you go, bro. I'm going to let you go. Not my battle flag.
Yeah, but then I watched the 43 gate spots in front of me on the outside there, rolling the outside of turn 2. You know, like, I think you had to play the stack to one, is what I think.
Ain't no battle flag in mine, brother.
Completely different, but it seems like you had to play the stack to the 1.
So we're on the same page going forward also. Odd number.
Giants in a slump since February. Visible leaderboard, 88. What you talking about?
Run we've had yet coming up here. Players, though, have looked really good on our stuff, so hopefully that and we'll
I'm the stars and bars, baby, not those ones.
But it's going to be pretty close to splitting it up with still 45 laps or so to go. Copy. And we got enough to, we got 2 more sets of stickers. 10-4.
Beating up Frisco tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be streaming that.
Just one stop, I assume. When we do choose, it's going to be 14 or more.
That old flag ain't no flag of mine.
If you go left, if you hear 14, you'll go right. we got? All good. The last run there was really good. I mean, the times were really good.
Yeah, 88 is in 8th. Circle K has an amazing bowling alley.
That's just going to be short line. Take what's open.
So Chastain wins stage 1. Now they're showing that tent flying on the track earlier. I think that's one of those tents you have for, like, your shower. You know what I mean?
I might lose count. I'm just going to count them all. It's easier.
I think I've seen him before.
You might have to let off the button because you might time out on your talk, but...
of a push in there, so trying to make the car better. Brad was very high on this.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting how they handed out fines last week, Nicole.
Trying to get it set back up to get some position back out to run late.
So that is the story down there on the pit lane from Jason Toy, and strategies really beginning to come a little bit more into focus as it's time now for the teams to choose their restart lane.
43 car.
Insurance. More ways to choose, more ways to save. Freeway, your way.
Interesting choices have been made today on those restart or the choice decisions.
Seatbelts not required. Nope.
Restart in. Shane Van Gisbergen has picked the inside.
You enter the Circle K bowling alley through the men's room handicap stall.
Dropping of the green flag to the subsequent restarts. SVG finds that inside lane the most beneficial, and he's been able to capitalize, and that's exactly what he does right now. He will choose the inside of row number 1, and starting to his left will be Tyler Reddick of 2311 Racing.
Fadeland.
They will be coming to the Poet Restart Zone, presented by Poet. Poet is proud to be the official bioethanol partner of NASCAR, delivering high-octane bioethanol with 0 carbon.
Of course, the inside lane on this road course that goes clockwise as opposed to counterclockwise will be to driver's right. And that's
so lap 4 of 50 in stage 3, 54 of 100 in the race. 3 cautions, 4 lead changes. SVG, your leader. Reddick up to 2nd now. Ty Gibbs 3rd. Austin Dillon 4th. Kyle Busch 5th.
Preferred line and working your way through. And then I feel like that is a protective line into turn 1. He can't be put at somebody else's mistakes.
This would be the first time today that Tyler Reddick has had the whiff of the clean air. Here they come into the Poet Restart Zone.
13% of the Giants' wins this year have been against the Dodgers.
On the break, here they come. Green flag waving.
All right, green flag, green flag.
The throttle, and he already is out with the lead. Tyler Reddick right on his back bumper. Matter of fact, here's Tyler Reddick, driver's left, going into turn number 1, trying to make an outside charge, trying to take the lead for the first time today.
And trying to take it the hard way around the outside of Shane.
Yeah, I don't know, Nicole.
Get that job done through the right-hand turn number 1.
I think Brad Kay's kind of making it work, but
it's SVG, a car length.
Reddick long overdue for a win.
The way they run, and there's single file off of turn number 4 and up the back straightaway. 2 and 3 wide racing further back as drivers look to advance their positions into the inner loop. Chase Briscoe among that side-by-side battling with Ross Chastain just into the top 10. At the front, though, it's
Greg Catamone back up in here,
Shane Van Gisbergen has opened up about 2 car lengths over the second-place driver of Tyler Reddick. Then behind Tyler Reddick and his black Camry is
The entire pit crew from Trackhouse was in there getting double-doubles. Nice.
Single file through the top 10 to turn 7.
Here they come through turn number
Let me get 48 double-doubles.
With a distinct advantage here.
97 double-doubles.
Tyler Reddick flexing some muscle. Ty Gibbs having a solid day. He rides 3rd. And the RCR teammates, Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch, they go 4th and 5th, tightly together.
Red Dick.
Number 1.
Says F-ums.
Actually, all the way back through the top 10 or 15, all pretty tightly grouped, but in nose-to-tail formation. As they make their way up the hill now, Shane Van Gisbergen has opened up the lead to 3 car lengths over Reddick. 2 more back to Ty.
So them RCR cars still in 4th and 5th.
Austin Dillon in 4th, Kyle Busch to round out the top 5. Nobody
Double-double be nice, huh, Everett?
Further behind them, just into the top 10, Ross Chastain trying to fend off Chase Briscoe, and at the same time going to work on Austin Cindric, who is just a car length in front of them. Also, Chris Buescher having a private battle with Connor Zilic just out of the top 5 off turn 5.
Double-double animal style.
Turn number 5, getting awfully close to those tire packs at the exit. exit of the carousel. Here is the aforementioned.
Aren't they all animal style if they've got the sauce on them?
Carling's behind Chris Buescher. Buescher in the wake of Kyle Busch.
Zilich, Cindric, Chastain, Briscoe lined up 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th on back. Tyler Reddick, meanwhile, in second, has done a good job keeping Shane
Hails
Van
to the
Gisbergen
yeah.
at arm's length. Or it could be SVG keeping Tyler Reddick at arm's length, Dave. No matter how you cut it, it's a good day for Tyler Reddick right now at lap 56.
So Reddick 0.3 behind SVG.
The race has gone on, and you can see that he's a whole lot happier with it right now. Shane Van Gisbergen
It's usually about money, Nicole. It's usually about money.
Road course winner already this season, Tyler.
You've never been to an In-N-Out?
Behind the race leader, Shane Van Gisbergen in the second spot. Here comes Ty Gibbs on
The key to In-N-Out, Chad, is you got to eat it there. You got to eat it there. You can't go 2 minutes away. You got to eat it in the restaurant.
Austin Dillon starting to feel a little bit of pressure behind him in the form of Connor.
And I don't know if those fries can be saved. I don't know if the fries can be saved. They suck.
Connor Zilich has been able to move around.
Probably too healthy.
They now follow each other single
Sauteed onions. Zilich in a Circle K car. I thought Zilich was in that Red Bull car this week. It's coming up there on my right. Your left.
7 consecutive top 10 finishes earlier this year. However, the last 2 weeks he's been 34th or worse. That's the first time since 2022 he's had that type of streak. Meanwhile, the leaders climb the S's.
Ty Gibbs came in here hoping to get back on the straight and narrow. He is a very good road racer, and he's showing that skill set right now. He is hanging right.
You got lives?
About to be a three-car battle for the race lead here as they race their way up the back straightaway.
Fries must be eaten immediately, says Craig.
Spot, but only by a car length over Tyler Reddick. 2 more back to Ty Gibbs. Then a bit of a gap back to that race for 4.
Circle K just got watered down gas in Southwest Florida, says Nicole. Yeah, I've been watching to see when we get it.
No question that Shane
Apparently they have to put that on the pump, Nicole. Apparently they have to put it on the pump if they've watered it down or put that shit in there.
This time in turn number 6, Shane Van Gisbergen leads Tyler Reddick only by 3 car lengths.
No, McDonald's fries too. You got to eat those pretty quick.
Will lead his 49th lap today. We have completed 58 with Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs.
All right, Reddick now 6.94, so almost a full second behind SVG.
Vehicle safety.
All right, let's go to All Scan while they're in commercial. Rip City says, I prefer my own grilled burgers. The COOs are up there. COOs are up there top tier. Order fries double dipped. They're crisper and last longer, says Chemo Vegas. The old lady better get hot fries or she's sending them back, says Everett. Boom, 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 boom. What time is it? 2 o'clock. So I think, we're not killing it on views here, y'all. I appreciate the 162 of you that are up in here. But I think a combination of things. Mother's Day, a road course, and SVG actually stinking up the joint today by leading damn near every lap. Good idea on the air fryer. The air fryer does good at heating stuff up, if you want to crisp it up again. Or just buy 1 pound of hamburger and grill the whole thing as a single burger? Damn, no. I fry my own fries in my Fry Daddy, says Nicole Wembley. We used to have one of those. I ain't seen it in a bit. Chili cheese fries from Lucky Boys in Pasadena or poutine from Quebec. Says I'm going to blow a right front tire. That's my goal.
Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely
getting... we still in the commercial. No, I'm not going to bail on you, Nicole. I'm not bailing. I'm not bailing. Toast too as well for, reheating some fries or rings. So they're through 3 in Los Angeles. The Dodgers down 0-4 to the Braves. Brandon Jones, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. I lived by my fry daddy in college.
Don't do it again. Got it?
Now I wish I had defrosted that ground beef. If Valhalla wore the Salvation Army tank top, his views would triple. I need to get me some tank tops, y'all. We're going to do gut. Oh, Joey Logano off the track for a while there. Yeah, I need to get me some tank tops, y'all. We're going to be guns out this summer, y'all. Guns out. Poutine at Wendy's is good. They have poutine at Wendy's? Wait, what? It was busy. It wasn't crazy when we got in there, Nicole. They sat us right away. But it was busy by the time we left. I imagine church let out, and it got real busy then.
Nicotine pouches offering a variety of bold flavors available in strengths of 6 milligrams.
Is it sacrilege to make a hamburger using filet mignon? No, but it's not a smart financial decision, I would say. I would say it's not the smartest financial decision. Logano on pit road, y'all. They're about to open the hood. Animal style is mustard grilled patties, special sauce. Yeah, it's the sauce. It's the sauce. The Canadian Wendy's have poutine. Yeah, I think it got a little bit busier. We got there like 9, Nicole. Not the artillery fire. Oh, wait, we're under caution for some shit. Why are we under caution?
We got to go to lap. What? 78?
Caution is out!
A little bit 4 down. We're looking at like 73.
You've never been one to idly watch someone else.
And they be playing some commercials on MRN today. Animal style is the patty cooked in mustard and pickles. Joey needs to grow his hair back. All right, look on the TV. They're opening pit road, and SVG and Reddick have gone low, and everyone else going to stay out. Vast majority. No, I'm thinking the opposite. They're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Does he know where we're going? Hell, I don't know. I think they stayed out. The top 2 stayed out. 22 had debris. I read something this week that Ford isn't giving as much support to their teams. The manufacturer isn't giving as much support to their teams. And it's showing. 1,000 island dressing, exactly, Scoop.
Thank you. It'll be 13 when we choose 13. Yes, copy.
Circle K has the best shower tents. I would too. Top 2 stayed out. There were a couple others, Rip. I don't think there were a couple others, but they were far back.
Yeah, let's do that. I just don't want to get stuck.
Filet is not fatty enough for burgers. This is D-Rock.
Yeah, I agree.
Circle K has the best 2,000 island dressing. Ford is broke. I said they were focusing on F1. Said they were kind of focusing on the F1 side of the house.
More than what we can put in it. Okay, 10-4. Just ask good questions. And one other thing, I just don't want to get run over right here also.
All right, 61 of 100 in the race, y'all. 11 of 50 in the stage. 4 cautions now, 4 lead changes, 10 caution laps. All right, let me see if MRN is back up to live.
Out of the top 10, trying to stay out there in the middle of stage 2. We'll see where this one plays out. Shane Van Gisbergen's car has been really good. We'll see how this plays out for him.
Fuel
Come on, y'all, hit all the buttons.
Sunoco fuel can get you in the neighborhood of 35 laps.
That's stretching it, but yes, I'd say
Pepsi.
3 to 5. But we're sitting here now.
In and out or McDonald's.
9 to go, and you're going to burn a little.
Make sure to vote in the poll, y'all. Make sure to vote in today's poll. The question is
of running distance under green. So if we get
vote yes or no.
Well, then maybe we've gotten the point we're 3 short. You can save that if you commit to it, but I don't think you commit to it at this point. I don't think we're done with the cautions.
Interesting to see how this is going to play out. We're still under Hardy's caution, number 4, because of Joey.
The movie Ferrari is coming out.
Tire carcass on the backstretch.
Wherever you are in life,
Air carcass.
gives you more ways to choose.
Man, I feel like I've been on commercials all day on MRN, y'all. Look at those barbecue burgers at Wendy. Pepsi, Coke. In and out is the price point, but it keeps going up. I had to vote no, and the poll says Rip City. I don't know how I did that, y'all. My dog got a good bath earlier, and now he's strutting around like a show pony. There you go, Mark. There you go. Kia versus Lamborghini would be a great movie. All right, let's peek in on the Doyers. Four zip, y'all. Still 4 zip in the bottom of the 4th.
3, 4, 5.
Still 4-0, y'all.
6.
Kyle Busch has the antivirus. Didn't read the poll, says Everett. I'm a professional streamer, y'all. I'm a professional.
Series featuring the top sim racers from around the world.
You all remember that. Never forget, I am a professional streamer.
Yeah. 20 lap newer than him in the 45 and 10 lap newer than the rest that are inside the top 8.
Sports guy in the house.
Leader of the 97 controlling right, he is 10 away.
Insurance, keep your career moving forward. Visit careers.progress.
All right, choose cone, choose line, whatever you want to call it. They be choosing. They're choosing, y'all. How's that $750 million player doing for the Dodgers? Listen, all that matters is the ring. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that bling. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. What's going on, Mark Guest? What's going on, brother?
At Kansas. Last week, he fell out of chase contention, and this does not help things.
EOLL
Another bad
scoop.
day for that Team Penske Ford Mustang.
EO double hockey sticks.
Out of the 16th spot in championship chase points right now. So a tough break again for that race team. Field works their way through the Poet restart zone. Green flag goes back in the air.
All right, green flag, green flag.
Tyler Reddick working for the race lead with Michael
Wrong
McDowell
way.
and Jay Allmendinger stacked up double wide behind them. Everybody funnels off into turn number 1.
Shane Van Gisbergen with the short way around. Driver's right. He will take advantage of that. Pull away.
Watching me on the tube.
Car length lead. The battle is on for second. A.J. Allmendinger all over that car.
Dodgers will be fine, says Craig Ketamon. Are you as professional like Freddie freaking Freeman? Not quite. Not quite that professional.
Race leader Shane Van Gisbergen, who pulls away up the back straightaway. A.J. Allmendinger runs in position.
Who won the World Series last year? These guys.
Now Michael McDowell in 4th. Bubba Wallace to round out the top 5. Front half of the field, all single file off of turn 5.
Pretty calm inside of the top 5 as Shane Van
Dodger baseball will return tomorrow night, y'all. All late games. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock starts.
For those positions. Here is Shane Van Gisbergen into turn number 6 through the left-hander, leading Tyler Reddick.
D-Rock likes all types of racing. F1 was going to be my future when I was 10. Unfortunately, by the time I was 12, I'd grown a foot taller. Gained 100 pounds. So late mods it was.
And Bubba Wallace, the top 5. John Hunter Nemechek, Josh Perry, Ty Gibbs, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon. Rounding out the top 10 as they race their
COO,
way back
I'm
to
sleepy.
Shane Van Gisbergen continues to slowly but surely expand.
You shaking your head?
Lead. Last time around it was about 3 car lengths. This time it's double that as they begin to climb up through the S's. Still Tyler Reddick riding in the second. Car length back to A.J. Allmendinger. 2 more.
I thought he was talking about the pole in my bedroom. Ha!
Van Gisbergen long to pull away.
You ain't got no pole in your bedroom, fool.
After the restart, already has opened it up to 10 full car lengths. Back to Tyler Reddick in the 2nd spot. A.J. Allmendinger is in 3rd, applying the pressure to Reddick for the 2nd position, and at the same time trying to fend off a challenge from Michael McDowell in 4th.
Haven't talked too much about A.J. Allmendinger so far in this race. He's inside of the top 5, as Kyle mentioned.
That lone bubble bringing up the rear.
In on the back bumper at Tyler Reddick for 2nd. Michael McDowell, though, has other plans. He's trying to get around A.J. Allmendinger for the 3rd spot. Look to the inside for a moment on approach to turn number 6, but tucked back in line.
Making the way up off of turn number 7 this time by. Down to the line, 35 laps to go. Shane Van Gisbergen beginning to
35 to go.
Tyler Reddick looks in the mirror, sees A.J. Allmendinger and Michael McDowell. McDowell jumps off the driver's light quickly.
Fernando was all the rage.
That's where the action is right now, at least among the top 10. A.J. Allmendinger trying to fend off the advances of Michael McDowell. 2 of the better road racers for many, many years here in the NASCAR Cup Series. They will run 3rd and 4th.
I used to love our Saturday night late mod racing, says Marky Dude.
Ty Gibbs looking to the inside.
170 in the house. That's our high for today. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of the Gold Bowling at the Glen from Watkins Glen International.
Furthest we have seen Nemechek up in the running order here this afternoon.
You going to the Dodger game tomorrow? Scoop's going tomorrow. Craig, Scoop is going tomorrow. I'm full of it, so Scoop.
Down the 5th spot. John Hunter Nemechek is 6th. Then behind
No,
John Hunter Nemechek
Scoop's going tomorrow. He's getting me a World Series trophy.
5th, 6th, and 7th run on the racetrack. Further up.
Allegedly. Allegedly, he's getting me a World Series trophy. Who is that, Bubble?
Have to bide his time for the moment. Not quite there to be able to put
Let's
the
check.
full court attack on that car of A.J. Allmendinger. That is the ongoing fight for the number 3 spot.
It's Logano in 38th, y'all. That doesn't mean he's the last Bubble, though. Catherine Legge, who I think set a record today of some kind, or it's a first of some kind. I think she's the first African-American female to race at the cup level, but I could be wrong. But I think she set some kind of
Motor Racing Network is live at Watkins
record
Glen
or something today.
Glen, New York, for the Go Bowling at the Glen for the NASCAR Cup Series. My name's Alex Hayden, alongside Mike Bagley and Todd Gordon, high atop the start-finish line in the broadcast booth. Dave Moody,
Spy Man in the house.
Tim Catalfamo out in the turns. Steve Post,
Spy Man up in here,
Everything covered on the pit lane.
On the racetrack right now, it is Shane Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick, A.J. Allmendinger, Michael McDowell. Let's pick up the battle for second. It's just let the carousel.
Carbo crash? Yeah, I'm probably going through that.
In his rear view mirror, he's got A.J.
It's probably a carb crash, brother.
Breathing down his neck in a 3-way fight for the runner-up spot. Further back behind them, Connor Zilich drives around John Hunter Nemechek. That's for a spot outside of the top 5.
As Nemechek just falls back, he'll give up one more position there in the running order. tough to pick a battle out here right now, Dave Moody. We're having ourselves an entertaining day of NASCAR Cup Series racing at the Glen. Now here's a challenge for position. A.J. Allmendinger looking underneath Tyler Reddick.
Allmendinger's been working on the Tyler Reddick car, and he got a hole shot into turn one. Beat him under braking, slides by on the short chute, into the S's. He'll finish off the pass. A.J. Allmendinger now up to position number 2.
Oh, Allmendinger making noise now, chat. Allmendinger moves into second.
Now up the back straightaway, Michael McDowell off to driver's right will make.
And McDowell with the Go Bowling sponsorship now gives him a little shot. And he passes Reddick.
A.J. Allmendinger to second, Michael McDowell third, Reddick in fourth, Ty Gibbs fifth, but well behind race leader Shane Van Gisbergen.
Tyler Reddick has already lost 2 positions in this one lap alone. He may lose another one as here comes Ty Gibbs trying to get around him for what would be the 5th position. Shane Van Gisbergen long gone in the lead behind Ty.
No, allegedly, my name's not Andrews, the scoop.
Connor Zillis made a little bit of contact coming through turn 6.
Duly noted, Scoop. Duly noted.
And now Bubba's going to rev Zillage up coming out of turn number 7. They're able to hang on and part peaceably and keep their respective positions. Zillage in 6th and Bubba Wallace.
I go to a Rockies home game, but I don't want to be the only one at Coors Field. They still support their team up there. Chemo. The Rockies do very well for attendance.
Progressive and progressive.com. Todd?
Yeah, my first one was Survive Research.
A race car driver athletes.
Back there in the inner loop.
I think some of them, yeah.
The tire bundles in turn 1.
What do you think, chat?
They've been as much.
Maybe that was the poll question.
Side racing through that inner loop. It's been
maybe that was what the poll question was supposed to be.
The second one, execute on pit road, backwards pit stops, and downhill. Seems like most all these guys have executed that well. That's been not a factor in where we've gotten to. And the third one, which we're kind of in the middle of, win the strategy for the third stage. Math would have you split it evenly, but shorting it will pay you off as you anticipate a late caution and what happens forward. This is the strategy we're in the middle of right now. Some guys that came at 61, some that stayed out.
Anticipate a late caution flag, but not guaranteed a late caution flag. A lot of racing still to go. 31 laps remain in the Go Bowling at the Glen.
Now that Wendy's has these new biggie deals, everyone in the family can.
They got stamina, definitely. It's in the 70s today, says Chemo. Leggy will race Indy, says D-Rock.
So you got to be able to wrap that corner just a little better.
Saw something about the baby demon saying that he would like to do that one day. Run the double.
Right with in there inside. The guy behind him is defending the bottom. Clear behind by 2 if you need it.
I didn't know that he was such a big streamer. I didn't know Zelich streamed all the time. Him racing, the NASCAR games. I had no idea.
You're right. I think like everybody's in a position right now at this mileage to have to pit. So stay tuned. We're monitoring it.
I've never seen him live, but I don't even know if he streams on Twitch or YouTube or what, but I've seen a number of videos of him streaming.
Copy that. Copy that.
Fun back here. Looks like it's moving.
COO just put the pillow down.
This is the Motor Racing Network.
She just put the pillow down after judging me when I said I wanted to take a nap.
Or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by?
She just put the pillow down after McJudging me when I said I wanted to take a nap. Gave me the old head shake.
42 is going to be your next one on old. Everyone else going to be equal.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt?
Mother's Day, she says I'm allowed. She's got a point, but it's Mother's Day, I'm allowed. Do what I want. Do what I want. What time are we supposed to be there for lasagna? That's a lot of people.
By half, Catherine Lake was slow out of the carousel a little
I'll trade you. It's going to be 100 in Vegas tomorrow. Yeah, we about to heat up down here, too. We about to heat up.
Not yet. Not yet.
We about to heat up, y'all.
Red, little conservative, 1 red at the opening.
Best woman at Indy was Donica in 05. Because it's her day, not yours, says Sheila. You shut your mouth, Sheila. What do you mean, thank you, Sheila? Do these guys actually turn right? Yes. Tom. Honecker. Allegedly.
6 or 8 spots over the last couple of laps racing out on the speedway.
Tyler Reddick pitting at lap 71 with 29 to go.
75 with Everett today.
Pretty quick on the restart. He was pretty stout.
Tyler Reddick fading. Yeah, they be passing him now.
Faded and dramatically dropped.
Connor Zilich up to 5th.
Yeah, they did. I think, Todd, that's just a matter of older Goodyear tires and having a second cycle on those tires.
He led the race. Wasn't that year, D-Rock, wasn't there a big thing about the weight difference because of how small she was?
Doing even more impressive. Shane on that same cycle, lap 41.
Wasn't there some controversy because she weighed so much less than all the other drivers?
10 and 20 lap newer tires.
Let's give a shout out to AJ Allmendinger.
I'm not sure, baby.
Right now. He is one of
I'm with my kids at the Ludington Grill, says Shelby Minnick. What you gonna get, Shelby? What you gonna get? Big old steak and a beer?
They used to have an alliance with Richard Childress Racing. That's not in play anymore. They are really overachieving.
It's our day, not yours, Valhalla. Your day is the 21st of June. My day is any day I want it to be, Sheila.
With just 28 to go.
Yeah, but he's under full court press right
It's
now.
my day any day I want it to be.
All over him, exiting turn number
That's how I got it.
3-car fight for this second position, headed down the short straightaway. AJ Allmendinger doing his best to fend off Michael McDowell.
When she falls asleep, run a feather across her nostrils. Don't worry, Val. We'll share Father's Day with the COO, says Theo.
As everybody comes to the line,
90 in Colorado today.
Hey race fans, I'm Mike McDowell.
What's happening, Daniel Timbo?
Chevrolet Z01. How would
What's
you like
going
to
on?
Go experience with me?
All scan. 5-second lead for SVG, y'all. 5 seconds. That's like a 50-second lead for most drivers. Nope, says Sheila. So under her nose, stand your ground, V, says Spyman. I'm standing, y'all. I'm going to stand. I ain't scared of her when she's over there. I ain't scared of her when she's way over there.
85 behind. You're working 12 on tires. You're coming to 25 to go in the race. 2-5.
Boom, boom, boom. Snow melted. Time for a debris caution, says Nicole. Yeah, you might be right. We're almost halfway through stage 3. I need an explanation because I'm kind of new to this sport, says Daniel Timbo. What you want to know? What you want to know, brother?
All clear here.
We might be able to answer. Maybe.
He'll be looking right side, down into 1. Just be aware. Clear 5.
80 degrees in Pasadena, California. COO, get close to Valhalla. I want to see him run, says Sheila.
Back to 4.
You don't know what you're talking about, Sheila. Dab Dave. Dab Dave. Get your woman in line, sir. Get your woman in line.
35, Jason, 20, 80 out back.
SVG gonna have a fuel issue. 68 degrees in Portland for Spyman. SVG gonna have a fuel issue, says DG Beb. Well, he's made this a snoozer, y'all. He has made it a snoozer for sure. He actually, yeah, you're right. SVG has 17% of his fuel remaining. McDowell, 44%. Did SVG not know they extended this race 10 laps?
It'll be 25 more, 25 to go, so need to save some for the end, but we still want to be get as many spots as we can.
Yeah, did SVG not know that he had 10 more laps today? I'm not with him today. Kids and Mom's Day, duh, says Sheila. 600 degrees in hell today, says F. Shams. That's a little toasty. If a driver weighs less than 130, the team must add 50 pounds to the car, says D-Rock. Was that the case then? First car across the finish line on the final lap wins. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Val knows who wears the pants, and it's okay. Is okay with taking the back seat. With my pants on. I'll wear my pants in the back seat. I don't care.
Copy, thank you.
Or what are we on? All scan or what?
Maximize his Sunoco fuel in the tank. He's also maximized his Goodyear Racing Eagles. And here he comes, 40 miles an hour.
He's driving a hybrid. This is Tom Homaker. Ain't nothing wrong with a hybrid. I love my hybrid.
All the way down here in pit box, number 1 is Shane Van Gisbergen, Austin Holland, and Chuck
It's a dry heat. Fahrenheit 451.
Left side, right side tires off. Right side tires on.
Tiny bubbles.
Good stop for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Driving by my head.
Jason Toy.
Couple of drivers. Josh Berry stopped just a little bit ago, making a stop to final time here, along with Catherine Legg, who had a spin off the course. She's down on the way.
Oh, Catherine turned it around, y'all.
Yeah, it's been a rough day for Chase Elliott as well.
Catherine turned it around.
Really ill-handling race car. Alan Gustafson, the crew chief, brings him down. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel.
When I get home, I'm going to bed, says Sheila. I'm very drained. When they weigh the driver, strap weights on.
Better days here at Watkins Glen, that's for sure.
24 laps to go here in regulation time, the normal advertised distance here at the Go Bowling at the Glen. Some
171 in the house, y'all. Hit all the buttons.
Anticipating and wanting a late race caution flag, but some of these teams are electing to go ahead and make their pit stop right now.
Well, the guys that stayed out and had been since lap 41 last time they were on pit road, even with a caution.
I got hooked on NASCAR when I was raising a family in Wellsville, New York, near Watkins Glen. There you go.
If we get a caution, it's going to be a mixed strategy again. We'll see how this plays out.
Ryan Blaney's final pit stop is about to transpire. Let's cover the pit stop for the...
All right, Blaney on pit road.
Mustang's going to hit its mark, go to work on the left side here for Ryan Blaney. Frustrating afternoon after contact earlier on. Sunoco fuel is in, one puff of the jack.
Just what they do here, Scoop. It's just what they do at the Glen.
Now, Shane Van Gisbergen, who was the leader when this green flag cyclist stops started.
It depends on what turn they're in. Whether they're going the wrong way.
After those two teams got their stops done, they are both back on the track at speed. Shane Van Gisbergen is now about 8 car lengths in front of Michael McDowell as Joey Logano will.
You're going the wrong way. How does he know where we're going?
Ty Gibbs has taken over the lead. Connor Zillage.
Dodgers batting continues to struggle. Let me look into that. Still 4-0, chat. Middle of the 6th. 4-0 Braves as they look to win that series.
Then you got Austin Cindric in 6th, Kyle Busch in 7th, Cole Custer in 8th, Chris Buescher 9th, and Ross Chastain in the 10th position. So there are intertwined pit strategies here. AJ Allmendinger is the driver that has stayed out the longest in that top 10 that we just gave you. Here's Ryan Preece in front of Jason.
My Preece on pit road. Gibbs showing as your leader. Shelby. Gibbs showing as the leader. Zelich second, 2.184 seconds back.
Racing Goodyear Eagles on Sunoco fuel, and a little tighten up there for Ryan Preece.
So Ryan Preece gets
Hey, Ramos in the house.
Track. We're down to 22 laps remaining. Currently, Ty Gibbs is atop the leaderboard.
Down here, Ryan Blaney gets 4 tires.
All right, here we go. All scan. If a driver weighs less than 130, they should be a jockey in the Derby.
Clear all around. You'll have the corner.
Jockey in the Derby. 5,000 views, y'all. How many likes we got? Have we hit all the buttons? Have we hit them all? We picked up 20, which is more than we do for Dodgers.
We'll go lifting it the back straight away and then in 6 over here.
Ty Gibbs lead 1.662 over Zilich now. Allmendinger 4.6 seconds back. Yeah, I picked Zilich to win, Jay Ramos. I picked Zilich to win. I think it's time. David, it's on my right, your left, buddy. Ty Gibbs in the lead. Ty Gibbs leads it. If that's Gibbs, yeah, Zilich is right on him, y'all. He is right on him in that 88. No, that's Logano. That's Logano right behind him. Here comes Zilich in the Red Bull car. He's about 10 car lengths back.
Next one's going to be the 78, 10 back.
Every time the sirens.
Still in commercial on MRN.
Lots of running room. Good to go.
Valhalla once wanted to be a horse jockey, but well, you know, says Nufo. Yiddy up, boom, bop, boom, bop, mow, mow. Madison Sly, Sky, welcome to the Berserkers. General thoroughly proud. Fuel strategy going to decide. E1. I think they, Zilich up to second now, chat. But Logano is a lap down, and he was between the two cars. A lap or more down. Weren't you responsible for assuring the Dodgers won today? No, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. I'm off on Sundays for Dodgers, Theo. I'm off.
Go. 66, 2 in front of you, slow, not in front of Daniel.
This loss is on the clown, y'all. This loss is on the clown. 1.15 back to Zilich. He's coming, y'all. He's a coming.
They are in a fuel savings mode to go to the end of the race. But he also
Most of the drivers don't seem to care too much for the 54. Well, that's that nepotism, D-Rock. Nepotism. People don't like that shit.
A majority of those guys in front of him, what are you hearing?
Yeah, a lot of them down here on this end, including the Richard Childress Racing.
I voted yes, says Everett. Today's poll question, chat, was, and the yeses have it so far, 80 to 20, 80 to 20. Let's go, Team Jordan, says Nufo.
Strategy that has got Kyle Busch running in the top 10 consistently here this afternoon. They're looking to close it out here and get a good finish on the afternoon.
And the Richard Childress faithful are hoping.
Yeah, he's going to get him, Jay. He's going to get him. Dillon and Busch are still in 4th and 5th, y'all.
Dillon and Kyle Busch. And quite frankly, when you talk about a turnaround or improved performance, Alex, I did not have a trip to Watkins Glen International for that to happen to them.
Agree, 100% agree. But, you know, as a team of Richard Childress Racing and all their legions of fans, they'll take it no matter where it starts. You got to start somewhere to turn things around, and it looks like Watkins Glen.
Look at Hocevar, Carmen, 9th. Hocevar up to 9th.
They have shown today that they have some speed in their cars here at Watkins Glen.
Battle for the lead is tightening. Connor Zilich tracking.
Almost 17 seconds back, though.
Gives the race leader, but what was 10 car lengths, about a lap.
Zilich coming to get him, y'all. He's coming to get him.
Here comes Connor Zilich into turn number 5, peeking to drivers right for the top spot on Ty Gibbs.
Connor Zilich within a car length of the race leader Ty Gibbs out of the carousel, racing all amongst themselves in an exclusive battle for the lead to turn number 6.
I'm the only Everett Toucher in the world, says Everett Toucher.
It's Gibbs through turn number 6 that holds 2 car lengths over Connor Zilich.
Those two drivers continue to race at the front of the field, both of them trying to stretch out the Sunoco fuel. Connor Zilich not there making an attack. back. He may be just simply trying to.
I voted no, says Newfo. You would. You would vote no.
Saving mode. They work their way back into turn number 1. The battle for the lead goes to Dave Moody.
Very interesting situation, to say the least. Let's try to take the lead while still conserving fuel. Connor Zilic about 2, maybe 3 car lengths behind Ty Gibbs as they make their way up through the S's.
Someone stalking you?
For the moment, trying to just keep a little pressure on.
Still within about a car length.
Yeah, Zilic won the what is it, Xfinity?
Enter the back straightaway. They have a large gap back to
He won the race yesterday.
Including that ongoing third place battle just now.
Zilic or Shane SVG in 12th, y'all, after that pit stop.
3 car lengths over Connor Zilic, and then several seconds back to Chase
I voted yes, my G, says Daniel. Himbo.
By just a car length or so.
Good battles going on all over the racetrack here at Watkins Glen International. That battle for third exits turn number 5. We'll pick it up as they race down the short straightaway. Chase Briscoe in his Mobil 1 Toyota Camry trying to hold off Austin Dillon, who's had a good run this afternoon.
The O'Reilly series. There you go.
Behind Briscoe, looking to the inside in turn 7.
I thought it was who would win the Dodger game.
Come back to the main straightaway. If you're
Excuses.
Van Gisbergen, he just came down pit road a few laps ago. He came out pit road 24th. He is now up
O'Reilly
to 12th,
series, yeah.
But the front 5 or so in fuel saving mode right now, just trying to make it all the way to the end of this race.
I feel like the title sponsors they change every year now.
He's going to run him down and pass him. It's going to be interesting to see how the traffic that he has to come through, how much time that costs him, and whether he can maintain this pace.
Kind of weird. We get to 172 in the chat, and it just stops every time.
Connor Zilic, again, a look to driver's right under braking into the inner loop. Ty Gibbs maintains the...
All right, here we go. Zilic still stalking him.
Into turn number 5, the long sweeping downhill right-hand turn. No change. Top 2 separated by a car length.
Connor Zilic forcing Ty Gibbs to have one eye.
Oh, that's 77. Our guy, Baby Demon, dropped, Carmen. He dropped out of the top 10.
Through turn number 6, they're still separated by a car length fighting for the lead.
It's getting late in the race. That means it's time to go. Today's Go Zone is presented by Zone Nicotine Pouches. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an
nicotine.
Sale prohibited. Whether you're a fan of mint, citrus, subtle, or spicy, you'll find a winner. Get 20% off at nicokick.com/zone.
Who will win the Dodgers game? Yes or no?
Here they come out of turn number 1 and beginning to make their way towards
17 to go.
Turn number 2. The gap
I didn't put a question in there. I forgot to put a question.
The second place machine
I don't know.
Zilic, who just continues to pester the back bumper of that
we got 87 votes, though.
Tire tracks at the exit of turn number 4 and up the back straightaway. Connor Zilic within a car length and a half of race leader.
Ready to snooze.
Make their way through the inner loop. Off to drivers right they go into turn number 5, and Zilic is right
SVG
there.
up to 8th.
Move this time onto the short straightaway on race leader Ty Gibbs.
I'm going to get him.
Close enough to keep the pressure on Ty Gibbs, but so far has not been able to pull off the pass. Ty Gibbs remains
Go 1 or 88.
holding that line.
Says F Shams.
Uh-oh,
Bubba's around, y'all. In the Carl's Jr. Coca-Cola car.
Briscoe and Austin Dillon also remain sort of tight. However, Briscoe is
You remain under green.
Austin Dillon in the 3rd position.
Off turn number 7, Bubba Wallace went for a spin.
Hot 85 degrees.
He was able to refire that Hardee's Coca-Cola
Come on.
Toyota and get back in.
Come on, Sheila. Just because you're pregnant don't mean you could be a whammy.
And Dave, I'm not so sure Zilic isn't
just because you got a little baby on board.
I think that's exactly the case right now, Alex. It's been very interesting to watch as some drivers can
we'll see you, Daniel.
try and get to the end. Drivers like AJ Allmendinger, Shane Van Gisbergen,
getting close to wrecking time, says Theo.
Clark Kent's just slashing their way toward the front of this field.
Connor Zilic close enough to apply the pressure, but not able to make a move. And like Dave mentioned, maybe not wanting to make a move at this stage of the event. Just keeping
Hardee's, not Carl's Jr.
It continues to be
What'd you say, babe?
Zilic, 1 and 2.
Someone made a house out of Legos?
4 seconds back to that ongoing battle for third between
oh, wow.
Chase Briscoe and Austin Dillon.
Connor Zilic too far to challenge Ty Gibbs right now for the lead, but close enough to annoy him in his rear view mirror as they continue to follow each other nose to tail around this racetrack. That battle for third.
Sawyer's got the bases loaded. Let's go.
As Kyle was talking about, Austin
yeah, they do. 2 outs, though.
When they come to the line,
2
it'll be
outs.
13 laps to go. We've been describing this Ty Gibbs, Connor Zilic battle for the lead, but we'll highlight Shane Van Gisbergen. Last time he was up to the 8th position, 15 seconds behind.
Has walked
Gisbergen
Freeman to
comes out of
second.
Turn number 7, back to the start-finish line.
I don't know what it's doing, y'all.
Some 12 seconds and change behind the race leader.
It's like updating, but let me refresh.
And we're live here outside
Muncie at the plate.
Family home, just waiting for the, and there they go.
All right, all scan. All scan. It looks like Muncie at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today with a K. Be a nice time for a Muncie bomb to tie it up. SVG up to 6th. Zilic still unable to pass Gibbs. And I can't see the chat right now, y'all. I'm looking at this Dodger thing. I'll come back to it. Activate the salami. They have Hardy's back east. It's Carl's Jr. to me, y'all. It'll always be Carl's Jr. to me, that little star, okay? Get over it.
And Kyle Busch, 12 to go from Watkins Glen.
Say hello to my daughter, Liz and Paul, Isabella's parents. Hello.
Racked up $10,000 or more.
Hello, Liz and Paul.
Are you barely getting by making
Thanks for
minimum
going to get your mama.
credit card debt reaching
Taking her out to
all-time
dinner.
highs? National Debt Relief is notifying
Happy Mother's
consumers
Day.
about significant debt relief options now available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These
Pulling for the
options will reduce
Braves.
a large
This
portion
is
of
Addie.
credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction.
Free
of what you
ball,
owe.
2
National
balls, 1
Debt
strike.
Relief
What are we
has
listening to
already
this
reduced
for?
the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers.
All scan. Foul ball. So it's a full count to Muncie. Full count to Muncie. Call on deck. Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers are being 1 hit. They have 1 hit on the day.
Right side. All clear. All clear. Trying to fill right. At your bumper. Still clear. Tight with
Suarez the pitcher.
Still tight on your bumper here.
Gibbs still holding off Zilic. Gibbs still holding him off. Uh-oh, we stranded him. Max flies out to right, and the Dodgers strand. The base is loaded. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. I grew up eating Hardee's, all you can eat, 99 biscuits and gravy. It's Rip City Jeff. I've never had biscuits and gravy from Carl's.
Black Jacob Industries entry, and he's going to be able to get it back to the
Hardy's Husky.
Stay under the green flag.
While we have a moment, let's give you a full field rundown presented by Sunoco Race.
All right, here's your field rundown, y'all.
From fueling your favorite NASCAR teams.
See you.
Up at the pump, Sunoco is
A little angry about that Dodger update, y'all. Theo a little angry.
Ty Gibbs, the race leader. Connor Zilic is right behind him in second. Chase Briscoe is third, and Austin Dillon fourth. Kyle Busch is up to fifth. Shane Van Gisbergen goes sixth. Michael McDowell seventh, and Austin Cindric.
Great catch by the Atlanta outfielder.
Ninth, and Denny Hamlin 10th.
Ross Chastain is 11th. Carson Hocevar is 12th. Tyler Reddick is 13th. AJ Allmendinger 14th. John Hunter Nemechek
And to go.
Ryan Blaney is 16th. Daniel Suarez is 17th. Kyle Larson is 18th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 19th. And Ryan Preece is 20th.
Cole Custer 21st. Eric Jones 22nd. Chase Elliott is 23rd. Alex Bowman goes 24th. And Josh Berry 25th. Zane Smith is 26th. Ty Dillon 27th. Bubba Wallace is 28th. Christopher Bell 29th. And Riley Herbst 30th.
Todd Gilliland is 31st with Brad Keselowski in 32nd. Noah Gregson's 33rd. All those cars are on the lead lap. Josh Bolicki, Cody Ware, Catherine Legg, 1 lap down in 34th. 5th,
and to go.
6th. William Byron, 3 laps
9 to go.
in 37th. Joey Logano last on the leaderboard.
Move.
15 laps off the pace after having
What's
a
up,
problem
O?
earlier. Right now,
Had an SOS from the mess hall.
The field is going to make, or the leaders, that is, coming off turn 7. There'll be
Hardy's headquarters in Wilson, North Carolina.
But Todd Gordon, there's a new driver up to the 3rd spot, and his name's Shane Van Gisbergen.
SVG up to 3rd, y'all.
Almost 2 seconds.
He can see him now. He can see him.
2 seconds back. We've got 9 laps to go. He's going to get him here in the next couple laps.
Dave, it's interesting.
Bought a Toyota Tercel out of the mall in Wilson, North Carolina.
Save fuel, pressuring each other, but at the same time, they're running for their lives because here comes SVG.
Got to be the most helpless feeling in the world. You can't match the gas because you don't have gas to match. And here comes Shane Van Gisbergen.
Absolutely flying through the field right now is Shane Van Gisbergen. Went from
bases loaded situation squandered.
In just the last lap, moved around Austin Dillon and Chase Briscoe last time by, and here he is for the 2nd spot, closing in.
SVG's about to give Zilich all he wants, y'all. He's about to give Zilich. He just zooms by him. Zooms right by him into 2nd. Sets his sights on Gibbs.
Only about 7 car lengths in front of Zilich through turn number 6. Zilich is off the pace. It looks like he's got the right front tire down on that Chevrolet Camaro. Chase Briscoe goes by. Zilich trying to get to pit road.
Oh, Zilich a flat late. No.
Heartbreak right now in the closing laps of the Go Bowling at the Glen. Connor Zilich will come to pit lane and limp that car all the way.
Old school NASCAR fan too, but I like that SVG guy. Says Aiden Kirby. All right, Zilich in his pit box, y'all, getting that tire tended to.
Circling his prey up through the S's. Ty Gibbs trying to hold him off. Van Gisbergen is there. He looks to the right. Gibbs throws the ball.
I figured out Hardee's and Carl's were the same by watching West Coast baseball games. For many years, Carl's Jr., a lot of them had a green burrito franchise in them as well. Not anymore. I think Green Burrito went bankrupt.
At the front of the field.
Shane Van Gisbergen now is kicked in the afterburners as he is.
Shelby has Gibbs.
The race leader, Ty Gibbs. All
Shelby has Gibbs.
Watch Shane Van Gisbergen drive away into the sunset, looking into turn.
I don't know who has SVG. I think Rob.
The curbing, continuing to extend his lead.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Parsons has SVG.
Shane Van Gisbergen, and incredible heartbreak, Alex, for Connor Zilich. This was going to be the day that everyone thought that Connor Zilich was going to drive into victory lane and basically take away some of the challenges that have been in play. They've had a rough shot to the start of this year.
7 to go, Chet. 7 to go at Watkins Glen.
Maybe getting a win, perhaps maybe getting a top 5, and now with less than 10 laps to go, has a flat tire, has to come to pit road, and now has to walk away with.
They have Hardy's Red Burrito. Everett, really?
The context of the race. No.
Checkers and rallies are the same, says T. Kubler.
Connor Zilich has been towards the front of the field.
Never been in one of those.
He's currently being
either one of them.
But Connor Zilich still has not led a
Oh, wait, was that at rallies we went to that one time?
He's been third. He's been in the top 5 most of
I think the COO's out, y'all.
Has not led a lap on a road course in his NASCAR Cup Series career to this point, and he's all the way back now in the 30th position as Cody Ware with another problem.
SVG to the lead, y'all. Ware having trouble in that Jacob car. I used to work for Jacob back in the day.
He's got more problems, Dave.
I used to work for Jacob.
Yeah, he really does, and he's got a big pack.
When I was doing the stuff on the post, the radio tests.
Leaders working their way around. When they come back to the line, it'll be a total of.
Artie's and Coke is a southern thing, says Rip City.
Right now for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Oh, there's a baby demon getting passed by everybody. They brother and they mother, Carmen. The baby demon just got passed by 3 cars in one turn.
Let's follow SVG back to the S's.
I don't think he's giving it all he's got right now, quite honestly, because he doesn't have to. He's got a huge
SVG's lead already, 3.8. 3.8 seconds over Ty Gibbs.
He is all by himself at the front of the field, under braking into the inner loop. Battle for second is on. Michael McDowell has closed in on Ty Gibbs for that position. Then a good 3-way race just into the top 5. Chase Briscoe, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch. They are all nose to tail into turn number 5 as the race leader already on the
Used to be one of the new Noggles down the street from me. Drove by today and it was gone.
Race from second on back. Here is that battle for second. Double wide, headed down the straightaway. Michael McDowell to drivers right on Ty Gibbs. He'll complete the pass as they get to turn.
All right, McDowell's going to pass Gibbs now, too,
Gibbs for the runner-up position.
with the sponsor paint job.
5 laps to go. Shane Van Gisbergen. You know, Jeff Gordon.
They're driving the wrong way.
In Cup Series history all time with 9. Tony Stewart is second with 8. Chase Elliott.
So my next stream tomorrow night, y'all, Dodgers versus Giants. It's a 7 o'clock start here in Arizona and California. 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Dodgers Giants, game 1 of 4, right here on Valhalla Sports Talk.
There he comes off of turn number 4 and continues to.
I was pissed when Popeyes took over my local Pioneer Chicken.
For Shane Van Gisbergen, although not all that unexpected as
road course racing.
His history of road racing in this series, looking for another checkered flag here at Watkins Glen. Still a few laps to get there, though. He is in turn 5.
Shane Van Gisbergen working his way out of the carousel, back onto the short straightaway. He has been.
So them RCR cars are fading a bit. They're now down to 5th and 6th. But they'll take it at this point. That team has been struggling.
Turn 6 cleanly, headed back to turn 7 is Shane Van Gisbergen.
Reddick's still in the top 10.
Right-hand turn number 7. Here comes SVG underneath the Go Bowling pedestrian bridge. Down to the line, 4 laps to go. Shane Van Gisbergen has clean racetrack in front of him.
They call him Mellow Yellow. I think I've drank Mellow Yellow one time.
He's in the 90, headed down to turn number 2.
I don't have a preference, Popeyes or Pioneer. KFC man here says, oh, Pioneer was the shit back in the day. I don't care. Pioneer chicken was it.
As he hits turn 4.
And wants to see the green light stay on around this race course over the next couple of minutes for Shane Van Gisbergen. He continues to lead and pull away at the front now over Michael McDowell. Nearly the entire length of the back straightaway between Van Gisbergen, the race leader, McDowell in second, then a larger gap back to third for Ty Gibbs. The ongoing race for 4th continues between Chase Briscoe, Austin Dillon, and Kyle Busch. They also.
So this is going to be our worst NASCAR stream of the year. We did bust 200 in the chat here, but 5,800 views.
Drivers battling from 4th on back, still racing pretty hard. Here they come out of the carousel. Chase Briscoe holding down that 4th position. Austin Dillon, 1 car length behind him.
We start getting
my
deals lined up here.
They remain nose to tail, following each other in a long train through turn 6 and now into turn 7.
The big story is going to be about Shane Van Gisbergen today, but Tim touched on a battle that involves some drivers that need good runs today just to turn years around. Michael McDowell in 2nd, Austin Dillon in 5th, Kyle Busch in 6th, A.J. Allmendinger in 9th, and John Hunter Nemechek of Legacy Motor Club in 10th. We'll see if it shakes out that way. 3 to go. Here's SVG out of turn number 4 and headed up the back straightaway.
And all by himself on the racetrack for Shane Van Gisbergen. 2nd place not even in sight right now as Michael McDowell just now exiting turn number 4. He too has a comfortable advantage over Ty Gibbs in position 3. Shane Van Gisbergen through the carousel, off the corner and onto the short straightaway.
Shane Van Gisbergen making it look very easy around this treacherous 7-turn road course in Watkins Glen, New York this afternoon. He has been so smooth and calculated today. That car does not have a scratch on it, and he again cleanly exits turn 6.
Into turn number 7. There will be 2 laps remaining. Yesterday, Shane Van Gisbergen celebrated his 37th birthday, trying to give himself a nice trophy for his birthday present a day late. Here's SVG under braking, downshifting to the hard right-hand turn number 1.
Here he comes off turn 1 now to the short chute. Again, nobody to bother him, nothing to worry about, front or rear. He could almost get out and push the car from this point. Coming up the hill, Ty Dillon is about 20 car lengths ahead. It is all Shane Van Gisbergen with the lead.
Swings it out wide off of turn number 4, accelerates to about 170 miles per hour up the back straightaway before jumping hard onto the brakes into the inner loop. That right combination of corners, he has done it with perfection lap after lap, does it again as he enters turn number 5 for Shane Van Gisbergen as the race leader.
And Dave mentioned it a few laps ago. I don't even think this is as hard as Shane Van Gisbergen Gisbergen can run on the racetrack right now. He is almost toying with this entire Cup Series field because of how good that car is this afternoon. Shane Van Gisbergen closing up on the back bumper at Ty Dillon. He'll look on the inside of him in turn 7.
Shane Van Gisbergen goes to the bottom of turn number 7. Now swings wide and flashes under the Go Bowling Bridge. Comes to the start-finish line. White flag is in the air. Shane
White
Van
flag.
Gisbergen is 2.45 miles away from NASCAR Cup Series career win number 7. Let's follow him to turn 2.
Never saw Michelangelo paint, never watched Beethoven compose music, but if you've seen Shane Van Gisbergen on a NASCAR road course, you know what it must have been like. Final time, up through the S's, an absolute dominant walk in the park kind of a day for SVG.
It's been pretty special to watch all afternoon for Shane Van Gisbergen, who enters the back straightaway for the final time here at Watkins Glen. Under braking into the inner loop as the race leader. Now back on the accelerator into turn 5. Second place, not even inside as Shane Van Gisbergen enters the short straightaway.
Final time for Shane Van Gisbergen, working his way out of the long winding carousel, now onto the short straightaway. Racing down to the Sir Jackie Stewart grandstands in turn number 6. All the fans come to their feet, waving at Shane Van Gisbergen as he goes by for the final time.
He now heads for turn number 7. Right-hand turn, it's a 90.
Pretty obvious, y'all. He just dominated today, did SVG. With Rob Parsons on board, Parsons will take the 150,000 points.
Rolls a perfect game and wins the Go Bowling at the Glen. Shane Van Gisbergen scores the win. Michael McDowell finishes second. Ty Gibbs trying to bring it on home to finish third. Chase Briscoe and Kyle Busch working hard to come home to finish fourth and
What happened to the audio? Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know. That should just cut off, y'all. Just cut out. But SVG wins the Go Bowling at the Glen. Window net down. Victory lap activated. Let's go ahead and put today's winner up here on the car scroll. NASCAR Live like. Bam. The 1 car, the 2 car, the 3 car, the 4 car, the 5 car, the 6 car, the 7. Let's get rid of them all, yo. Let's get rid of them all. Congratulations to SVG fans. Dominated. I don't know why I didn't get rid of these, y'all. I got to get rid of these too. I guess to get rid of all these, including the Valhalla car. And we'll put that winner up. Something's going on with my audio. Yeah, something happened here. I don't know. Can you all hear me still? Like none of my songs will play or nothing either. Maybe I turned it down accidentally. No, still up. Headphones. Very weird. Yeah. We still going through these cars, y'all. SVG's the last one, so they'll all be gone. There's your race winner. Yeah, I don't know. Like my features won't play audio. It's weird that the audio on the race went out at the same time. What if I switch it? Switch the source for a second.
Before he's spinning the car around.
Like my headphones went out.
Finishers Michael McDowell second, Ty Gibbs third, Chase Briscoe fourth, Tyler Reddick fifth. Just got a note here.
We back.
Shane Van Gisbergen outran Ty Gibbs by 45 seconds on that last run, Alex.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Absolutely incredible.
It truly is, but they also had the luxury of the great
I've been to Japan, but never left the airfield.
To have all the Sunoco fuel they needed, fresher Goodyear Racing Eagle tires on board.
At Chevy all. Oh, I got to do the
to
betting.
The checkered flag, a great strategy throughout the day, and obviously a great driver.
A great strategy is having Shane Van Gisbergen driving that thing. Steven
SVG.
Doran did a really good job of taking the race the way he needed to with the driver he had.
In the poll, y'all, the poll on the chat there,
on the older tires,
the question was,
while everybody else was trying to run him down,
the choices were yes or no. Yes wins, 78%.
Of what he did today, you know, when you think of
78% chose yes.
Doesn't necessarily pop up on that list, but he did a great job. And the
let's get the finishing order up here.
And their favor today.
Yeah, solid third place finish with Ty Gibbs there. Ty has done decently with road course
music.
stuff in Mexico last year. He was the one car that I felt like
the songs
could
don't play
hang
though.
with SVG. But they took the
that is so weird.
From lap 61, made it on fuel. Both he and Chase Briscoe came home with third and fourth place finishes, stretching the fuel.
Very interesting,
drive,
chat.
For a lot of these teams and doing what they had to do to salvage a great finish and great point day. The celebration for the New Zealander Shane Van Gisbergen, he signs the rugby ball and then gives it a punt into the grandstands, and there's a pretty good rugby scrum on down here going after that ball. It's one of the more unique and obviously special celebrations we see in NASCAR.
A couple of youngsters.
I don't know. The music won't come up.
Fighting over that rugby ball. That is no doubt a collector's item that they will cherish for a long,
New
long
folk checking
time.
his
Let's
voice.
go downstairs to Jason Toy.
Tyler Reddick brings it home in the top 5 here, and then Tyler, you're coming down on that final lap. You go to the final turn. You were outside the top 5. What was it like seeing those drivers out in front of you running out of fuel?
Yeah, pretty nuts. Just funny how that happens sometimes, just with where the cautions fall. But it was a kind of a, I mean, it was a decent. It was the points day we need to have for a Jordan Brand Toyota Camry. We were able to get up there sooner than I thought, and I don't know.
All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great rest of your Mother's Day.
Losing spots pretty badly, so
have a great rest of your Mother's Day. I'll be back for Dodger baseball tomorrow. It's still 4-0 Braves in the top of the 8th. 4-0 Braves in the top of the 8th.
We're able to pick them off and yeah, get back to 5th.
All right, Tyler Reddick brings it.
I'll be on tomorrow for the Giants game, Giants-Dodgers, 7 o'clock start, Arizona and California. I'm out of here. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the Berserkers and the V-Homies. Thank you to everybody that watched today and did anything, liked it, subscribed, all that good stuff. We picked up, I don't know, about 20 new subs, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, just keep going. Thank you to my team. Thank you to Monster Energy.
And we'll see you all tomorrow. For now, Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.
Top 5 with a smile
Deuces.
on his face. Let's slide back to the back here. We'll grab a word with Chase Briscoe. Brought it home in the 4th position as he talks things over with the crew. All the way here on the back end of the line with the Mobile One colors here for Chase Briscoe here this afternoon. And Chase, as you talk things over with the crew here and get things debriefed, you bring it home here this afternoon in that 4th position. Take us through your afternoon here, and kind of had a lot of everything to contend with, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely just a wild day for us. Started off the day, and we just weren't near as good as what we had in practice with our Mobile One Toyota, and then thought we were going to be okay, and had a bad pit stop and went from like 7th to 17th, and then kind of missed that wreck in the bus stop and kind of got somewhat back in the mix, at least on the guys on our strategy. And then James there at the end did a really good job of just maximizing our day with, you know, the fuel mileage and everything else. I mean, we literally ran out with 2 corners to go. So, yeah, glad we were able to end up 4th. Yeah, I feel like we kind of maximized the day outside of stage points today. So, yeah, go on to Dover next week and see what we can do.
Another good points day for Chase Briscoe as he brings it home in the top 5. We'll grab a word with Michael McDowell here in just a moment.
So
tall plains, 40,000 horses pulling on the reins. I can feel the rumble in the hollow of my chest. Today we put the metal and the spirit to the test. Mechanics in the pit with the grease on their hands. A sea of colors rising in the crowd, it stands. A green flag drops and the world goes blurred. The loudest thunder that you ever have heard. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Drafting on the bumper of the number 3, looking for a gap that the others can't see. Paint color swapping on the backstretch run, getting real hot underneath the southern sun. My vision is a tunnel and my heart is a drum, waiting for the moment when the openings come. I'm white knuckle tied on the carbon fiber wheel, guided by the spirit and the strength of the steel. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Three wide through the tri-oval floor. Can't hear the radio above the roar. The checkered flag is waiting in the hazy heat, decided by an inch or a fraction of a beat. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Burn the tires down till the smoke fills the sky. Underneath the lights where the champions fly. Yeah, we're rolling home. Yeah, we're rolling home. Thunder at the turn. Engine screaming in the Carolina heat, dust and rubber burning on the concrete street. Turn it up loud for the talk of the track. Valhalla's on the mic and he's never looking back. Green flag drops and the thunder begins. Welcome to the show where the family wins. Valhalla leads the charge with the headset on, streaming live from the dusk till the early dawn. Beside him is the boss, the CO in command. His wife keeps it steady, the best in the land. And don't forget the General Thor's on the beat. Four-legged legend making the circle complete. We're talking gear, HEOs in the draft and the turn, watching every single gallon of the high-octane burn. Valhalla Sports Talk. Yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. Big homies represent, let the engines roar. We're kicking down the gates and we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle spirit in the victory bag. Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla Sports Talk. and grease. In the sea of speed, we find our own peace. Got a cold beer dripping in the summer sun. The party's just started and it's never done. Beautiful women waving flags in the stands, while the V homies cheer with the drinks in their hands. Berserkers going wild, yeah, they're bringing the noise. Playing with the fastest of the big track toys. Fried chicken, barbecue, and the smell of the tire. Valhalla's got the channel setting spirits on fire. White flag waving, one lap to go. Heartbeat racing, put on a show. Rubbing is racing, paint on the floor. Push it to the limit, give me some more. Valhalla Sports Talk, yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. V homies represent, let the engines roar. We're kicking down the gates and we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle spirit in the victory. Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla Sports Talk. He's diving to the inside, clearing the pack, leaving all the rivals on the back of the track. Across the start finish, hear the crowd go insane. Valhalla's name etched in the hall of the flame. Burnouts in the grass, hey! Smoke filling the air, hey! Another NASCAR win, hey! Nothing else can compare. Pick up the pair, victory is ours. The sun is beating down on the asphalt plains. 40,000 horses pulling on the reins. I can feel the rumble in the hollow of my chest. Today we put the metal and the spirit to the test. Mechanics in the pit with the grease on their hands. A sea of colors rising in the crowded stands. The green flag drops and the world goes blurred. The loudest thunder that you ever have heard. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Drafting on the bumper of the number 3, looking for a gap that the others can't see. Paint color swapping on the back stretch run, getting real hot underneath the southern sun. My vision is a tunnel and my heart is a drum, waiting for the moment when the openings come. I'm white knuckle tied on the carbon fiber wheel, guided by the spirit and the strength of the steel. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power.